Hi.
It's actually still last Tuesday. We're just, playing into the early morning.
Yep, sun just risen.
We just delayed the stream by a week, that's all.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, but this time let's see, where did we pick up? The start of last session. You guys mid-combat with the other creature.
Yes.
The statue that came alive.
Yeah. Ate my ruby.
The door ate your ruby.
Yeah, well, he spit it out.
Mm-hmm. You guys fought that. RJ briefly turned into a similar creature before reverting back. There was some
shenanigans.
A lot of there were some shenanigans. There was an investigation of the door, several times over. And eventually, you guys came to a decision that to go down the remaining passageway, and to hold on to the gemstones you did still have. And Sif detected the traps down there, so you proceeded to cautiously triggering them and avoiding any fallout of damage in that regard. You climbed a spiral staircase, came out a secret door, and found yourselves in yet another floor of Hollow Mountain. You guys encountered a very angry middle manager.
He done ripped me a new one.
Yeah, he did.
Literally.
Literally.
And then you found yourselves into a job. Working, pushing papers in this ancient Thessalonian facility.
That was amazing.
And then realized that you to get out of the job, which you also did, before making your way down the hallway, finding the remains of a robotic construct of some kind of ancient design, destroyed, with a piece of fabric belonging to, presumably, Virulane. Taking a look at the tracks and following it down the likely route, you guys
Found that bitch.
Yes.
Potentially.
You found a man behind a desk. You found Corla, and you found a woman you don't recognize. And we're in mid-combat. I think those are the highlights. I think I'm missing anything huge. There was quite a bit of arguing about the gem, and about where to go and what to do next. But that doesn't matter right now because we're in a fight.
Yep.
So, the initiative order was Cladoro at the top, Corla, the mystery fighter dude, RJ, the mystery woman dude,
Nice.
Ben, Baldy, and Sif. So top of the order is Cladoro.
Was it?
Do we have to do the confusion thing?
Yeah.
Yes. So
D10.
DC. No.
We have
I have
to
to
roll
roll.
first.
So
Because you got hit with a fireball.
she had the fireball, and the DC is 10 or half of the damage dealt, whichever is higher. In this case, half the damage dealt is 17. So that is the DC she needs to make. I'll look at her saves. Her Constitution's not her best stat. Definitely.
Is this for her to hold concentration?
Yeah.
On the confusion effect.
So we
Is this
made,
her round?
No, it's
this would have happened last round after she
Yeah,
got hit
we-
with the fireball.
Yeah. Gotta find her thingy. Okay.
Did you think about this on the way home yet? Last week?
No, I was reading the confusion spell because I wanted to see what we were getting
Yeah,
into, and I
you
was like, wait a minute, that's concentration.
Big dog.
I hate when they space stats out over multiple pages. Okay.
I was like, and she got nuked in the face with the fireball.
What are... I have to look this up now. Her save's pretty good for a Pathfinder version of herself, but if she was a D&D version of herself, would she have proficiency in this? That's
How
what
do
I
you
want
find
to
this? How do you find the D&D version of her?
know. Because I have it open. She would not be proficient in this if she was the D&D version of this. Really, that's... Okay. So, she's only going to have a +1 to this.
So we need a
So 1 in 5 chance she passes.
And it was
16 or
higher.
lower.
A 16 or lower.
So 16 passes because the DC 17.
Oh, so yeah, so 15 or lower.
Oh, Oh,
boy.
she misses it by 1.
She rolled a 15.
No.
We are no longer confused.
Yeah, anyone who's confused is no longer such.
Yeah, I was excited for that. All right.
Were you?
Check feats.
Okay, it's not my turn, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh. Hold on. What's combat casting do in Pathfinder?
Who did Inspo go to last week?
I think it was
It was bad.
Ben,
I
yeah.
thought it was Ben.
Thank you.
Crap. She does pass this. Well,
Half me in the beard.
yeah, but how would it translate to 5th edition?
I do.
She has a Pathfinder feat that gives her bonuses concentration checks. So I'm gonna let her keep it.
Yeah, I wish.
Why did you want it?
I don't know.
She has a combat casting feat.
Oh yeah, combat caster. You can have that in D. In,
Oh, one.
Yeah, there is like a version of it.
Random direction,
You can
roll a
either
D8.
get you can take resistance in Constitution saving throws to get
The confusion.
proficiency in it.
effect.
You can, or there's another one that gives you advantage. So I guess if she had the D&D 5th edition,
West.
5th edition version of it, she'd have advantage, not a bonus.
Yeah.
So actually, I should just roll again.
Okay.
So again, she has to get a 16 or higher. I'll roll for the table this time.
2.
Two.
Okay, so it's gone. Sorry about that.
So she fails.
Yes, she does.
Okay.
I
It's
rolled it.
gone.
Yes.
Fusion effect
I'd say
gone.
it's gone. I said it was gone. That I should check her feet just to make sure she's gonna have something for this, and she did. That's why. Pathfinder stat blocks are much more involved than 5th edition ones.
Yes. It's D&D if you really like math.
Yeah, I remember
I really like math.
Yeah.
Can I robot get through these guys? Can't go through enemies, right?
Correct. You can if you're 2 size categories smaller, or 1 size category smaller if you're a gnome. Yeah.
Okay. Can my spirit?
We looked this up, I think.
I think it can, but I think I would. Well,
I think it
can't.
can't. I thought that's what we looked up because it can't pass through walls and shit.
Okay.
It has like a.
It's not actually smoky. It has substance.
It's a temporal form, but it can't hold stuff. It was like there was like a goofy.
That's really counterintuitive.
Yeah. Any creature.
Alright, so.
You can teleport magically, swapping places with your echo at a cost of. When you're attacking a creature, you see within 5 feet. You can use your echo.
Man, who needs some information on here? I swear, it's just so worthless.
Is more caffeine tea or Dr. Pepper?
I don't know. It's a good question.
Let's see.
Based on
One of these.
my experience, neither of them affect me very much, and I'm pretty sensitive to it.
I need a little bit of caffeine.
Oh,
I'm
never mind.
fucking
It's tea.
Sleeping. No, I know.
You can mentally command your echo to move up to 30 feet. You can use your echo and you can teleport.
Oh, for sure. It definitely does, yeah.
Yeah, not necessarily wrong. They should be able to open doors.
I can.
Yeah. Firstly, this is all just off of a forum, though.
Yeah.
There's no. We need to get. Was it?
Okay. That was, well, yeah.
Well, okay. So
Can it float?
because the echo occupies its space, to me that means it can't. It takes up space.
Yeah.
Can it fly?
I believe we said it could, right?
It can float.
Oh.
So like it can walk on water, but I don't think it can move vertically.
Okay. What's that feature called?
Oh,
it's called an echo. So
Yeah.
an echo night echo. Wonderful.
Yeah, manifest echo.
Manifest echo.
Yeah, because you have to do it in an unoccupied space. The echo is a magical, translucent gray image of you that lasts until it is destroyed, or until you dismiss it, or until you manifest another echo, or until you're incapacitated.
Is dismissing it free?
Dismiss it as a bonus action. But you can manifest another one
Sounds like it.
as a bonus action.
I have to
like
wait
over
for
here.
another turn though.
Why? You don't have to dismiss it, you just can manifest another one.
Okay.
So it says, the image lasts until it is destroyed. You dismiss it as a bonus action until you manifest another echo or until you're
Yeah,
incapacitated.
so let's manifest and move on. 30 feet maximum, right?
Within 15 feet of you that you can see.
So I have to move and take an attack
I
opportunity.
bet that would taste really good with the whole
Why?
board.
If you manifest it right there.
That's true. 5,
Next time.
15. Alright, so I'll manifest echo here.
Okay.
Bonus action. And then I will attack with my or my rapier. 7 plus 5, I think.
You're attacking the other guy?
I'm attacking the roguish dude.
So he's going to have cover from the corner if you attack him from that angle. That's your plan.
I already rolled a 7.
You can move your Echo Knight.
So if you want to summon him there, if you don't want to
Summon
summon
it and
him
then
there,
move it.
that's okay. But
So yeah, I'll attack from him.
okay.
But
Uh,
12.
12, yeah, okay, it's okay. Okay.
And I guess that's all I can do. I can move my robot.
Oh, right, use your standard action for
Yeah. I'll just hold. Oh wait, can I keep moving my echo? No, he'll stay there.
okay. Okay.
So you're holding your movement of your robot.
Yes. Yes.
So Verlaine's turn.
I
Because
roll-
she's going to come out and you're going to see her now. What, Eric?
So I rolled my confusion before you took it away. It was random direction.
No.
Moving thought it'd been fun.
Where's the woman we use?
She's
Where's she at?
What she's going to do first.
I guess flashy like her.
Definitely.
mean,
Just the
yeah,
wrong color.
it's-
It's dress.
It's like Mulan.
I'll be right back. I gotta splash
It's probably those
water on my
fangirls
face.
from
I'm
like Mulan.
tired.
Yeah.
Kicking my ass.
That's a good one.
Can't keep my eyes off of you.
No, isn't that?
Mulan?
Yeah, fangirls in Mulan, right?
Yeah. When in the early when
I thought
she's
I was
singing the song.
mistaking. What's her name for? What's her name? Last Airbender.
Oh,
The Kyoshi Warriors.
Kyoshi Warrior.
Nailed it.
Kyoshi. Avatar. Kyoshi.
I'm gonna use the immense bow.
Just for shit.
Yeah. Ben starts to glow a tiny bit and then stops.
It'd be sick if you could roll DM Inspo and just know the number and hold it. And be like, I'm switching for my DM Inspo.
Damn.
But that takes away some of the fun in the moment.
It's true.
So question, do you want me to kill Perla? Or do we need to tie
We're
her up?
killing all these bitches. We're killing every last one of these motherfuckers.
I'm fucking wired.
I mean, that's me personally. You can do what you want.
I didn't know if you want your baby back.
I'm killing everybody.
He said the thing.
That help?
A little bit. I don't know. Weird. I normally nap on Tuesdays.
But you did.
I did not.
Oh. Get one of Stefan's fancy glasses Fill it up with pulled pork. Put a dollop of your favorite sauce on. See how that treats you.
I would probably throw up.
I'll go do it.
No.
I just want to pull my pants.
Lucas, when do you learn 9th level spells?
Up. 9th level spells.
Yeah.
7.
Really?
No, I don't know.
That's fucking wild.
That is a question for your book, madame. Bellum.
All right.
Got the room chair.
Man, this is so much to keep track of.
Those chips have their own chair.
Oh.
Pretty cool.
Okay. She's gonna move to be right in front of that cot on the right hand side there.
Where? Right here?
Right there, yeah. Once we're back there. And she's gonna cast a spell on Baldy.
She can't see me.
She can?
I'm here.
Yep. Oh, sorry. Ben then.
Damn
I'm
it.
looking at Ben.
I'm clearly hiding.
Although if it's you,
How can she see him?
I-
Oh, he's here.
Yeah, you draw a corner from her square, and if it can... Actually, she can see you, because if you draw a corner from her square, she can see half of your square. Just enough to see you.
Well, I cast
Well,
power.
she's... I mean, she was looking for Baldy, specifically.
Gotcha.
Because she was the last one she fought with.
Mm-hmm.
Or he was the last one that she sparred with. And this worked well last time. She's going to cast Full Person on you.
Old person?
Yep.
Wait,
It was some
Can
saving throw.
you fix that dancing lights?
Is that-
Freaking me out?
Is that
I
a
don't.
charm?
Yeah, just whatever.
No.
It just can't be on.
You
the
probably
side.
don't
Oh,
have it
remember when
anymore
you were
because you're
here?
fighting in pro concentration.
Well, that's fine too. It was just bothering me physically that it was on its
His
side.
parents. Oh no, you were.
Thank
Oh lord.
you. That's okay.
Her spells from last time in last fight. I was asking who was paralyzed.
So, but she's casting it at Baldy.
Yep.
So I couldn't use cutting words.
I don't think it'll work on
As
the
a
same way. It's
reaction.
not damage.
Sorry.
It's not. She's not rolling anything to cut. Cutting words reduces damage rolls and stuff like
This
that.
is a spell. This is.
Yeah.
He's
it's not
rolling.
an attack. It's
I
different.
mean, yeah. It's
Okay.
hostile.
I'm rolling.
Copy.
What?
You're rolling a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw?
Yeah.
16.
You pass. You were not
Not this
paralyzed. She's gonna use the rest of her movement to get out of line of sight of the finger, and move back to where she was out of line of sight. So you can just move her from the board again. But you do hear her like speaking from the room, just like, how did they find us again? Like, seemingly to the other woman in the room.
Sheer coincidence!
She also gives inspiration to Damel, who's the guy. And that brings us to
I use cutting words to
Until we can.
Corla, yeah.
to counteract.
Corla.
When she says, "How did they find us again?" I'm just gonna say, "I'm gonna see your insides today, bitch." Not in a fun way
I
for
stick,
you.
I stick my head out into the hallway, little hallway there, and I'm like, oh. Oh god. She was still our shipmate, man.
Does this disengage action make it so that all of your movement doesn't provoke a turn?
I believe so.
So excited. No, don't do it. It messes with my mind.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna stick a.
And who's in the front
Sword
center
in
there?
your
Is it the robot? No, it's RJ.
It's our-
This is RJ.
Let's double check the disengage action here.
Oh, fuck the freckles off your face, bitch.
No, that's necrophilia. That's necromantic. Reaching. Nice.
This looks like the new stuff.
Looks
Where's
like
the
yes.
old stuff? No, that was the new stuff. Old stuff. Okay. If you take this disengage action, movement is to provoke attack opportunity for the rest of the turn. Okay. Corliss is going to disengage and move behind RJ and attempt to stab him, taking advantage from. Ooh, is she gonna do that?
Is she gonna do that? That is.
She
one
is
to-
because Damel's turn is next anyway.
That's real stupid.
Ooh, it's not very good.
17.
Oh wait, she's advantage. One better. This. Oh. What's her AC?
17.
Oh, she misses.
Eric's got my funny
Fine.
bone today.
Fuck, she hits. Sorry, she hits you. She's a master with cookery.
I'm
what?
sorry,
one.
she hits you.
Okay. She had a 16, but I didn't. She has a masterwork weapon, so it's +1. Okay. It's going to be a very small amount of base damage and more sneak attack damage.
I can't be surprised. Does that mean she can sneak attack still?
The sneak attack's more about
Yeah. Okay.
yeah
That's
hitting a
fine.
weak spot. Well, that's
Yeah.
the first 2 sneak attack die.
12.
Yep.
Guess what's last? 17 total points of damage.
Jesus Christ.
And then she's going to use the rest of her movement to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. She's going to move into
She's
this square over
disengaging.
here. She's
She disengaged at the beginning.
that was a bonus action. She can't attack with a second weapon, but she can do that.
Sneaky bitch.
That's what rogues do. Both of you should know. That takes us to the fighter dude, Damel. He is going to use Second Wind to generate some HP. I don't remember how that works.
It's a D10,
Idiot.
I believe.
Yeah, 1d10 plus your fire level. Okay. Okay. Okay, that's his bonus, right? Yeah, bonus action. I mean, the only person he can attack with the rapier is RJ, right in front of him. Released now without taking a
Just-
cover. Oh, he's actually going to. We go Sikaparo?
I was gonna
You're
use my reaction to disadvantage it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that will come into play. Because does your Echo have an AC, or is it just like a?
One.
17.
It's the same as yours.
Alpha 1.
It's gonna-
It just has 17 flat.
Oh, okay. It's pretty hard to hit, actually.
Oh, your AC 17. Yeah.
Does. No, he's going to focus his attacks forward.
Oh,
Okay,
shit.
at disadvantage
I fucked up.
because you're blocking for him. 13 is the lower. No, he'll hit. I think.
So he attacked me,
Yes.
and Clad gave him disadvantage.
Yes. Yeah. Definitely hits. He's in the 20s.
Okay.
Jesus.
Well, he's just using Bearcat.
Yeah.
So
He's not a rogue though, so these conversions are killing me.
You're using it every time.
7 points of damage on.
Rolled a 9,
Oh,
isn't it?
9 points of damage. Bearcat.
Uh-oh.
And he has one more attack.
Uh-oh. You're not looking great.
Feeling it.
I'm
Feeling the cruz.
Feeling the crows on. Ja definitely feel.
Jaffiel.
Oh, Ja feel. Ja definitely feel. Why don't you don't do that anymore.
He's gonna
Take a hit of that.
Take a hit of this.
attacking RJ again. Because you look
That would make me hurt way worse.
Well,
I
that's
thought it was
There's disadvantage still.
It is.
Ooh, that one's not gonna hit, I don't think.
17.
Yeah.
You know?
I feel it.
she's also not in range.
We're gonna lose it down.
You okay?
So doing the conversion every single time.
Ooh, that's dope.
Yeah, Tom's not gonna hit you.
No.
Okay. That's the second attack. He's hurt too.
Yeah, he is.
Action surge.
Oh, god damn it. So he gets another 2 attacks.
He gets 2 more attacks.
Not so bad.
Fortunately, they're all disadvantage. Yeah, 20 will hit you.
That's with disadvantage?
12 was a lower roll.
Great.
9 points of damage.
Uh-oh.
You're still up?
Nope, not yet. I'm close.
Okay.
I'm close. Come on,
I was trying to say the last attack for the echo, but if you're still up.
Sorry.
I'm still up.
I feel
Ooh, lower one's 3 this time.
Nice.
Higher one was 17, so that would have hit.
good. That's what I'm gonna do. I wasn't really sure what to do now.
Okay, he seems frustrated that every time he tries to take a step forward, this annoying shield comes in from the side of the doorway that he can't see.
Ding.
Stop it!
Ding.
Okay.
Now it's RJ's turn, yeah?
Hulk smash.
It is.
Get ready to die, you dumb bitch.
How are they looking?
Go big.
Most of them look. I mean, some of them
Cheetah.
look. Some of them look a little singed.
Yeah. Okay.
But the one that's hurt the most by far is this fighter in front.
the fighter. Okay.
Yeah.
Action surge or bonus action? Or,
Action surge is just.
yeah, not action
Second
surge.
one
Second
is-
one is a bonus. Fuck.
Everyone, just
Not right this minute, but thank you.
The wise thing would be to heal, but RJ is not a wise man.
you're pissed.
Where's my big thing?
Big.
Okay.
Big. No.
I almost
All
said
right,
the
how do we do if I get big here?
Oh Jesus Christ! You gotta push.
same. Hunch.
Well, if I allow it.
Assuming Clidoro allows it, push him aside.
If Clodoro ever sees RJ getting big, he just lets it happen.
Okay. RJ bonus.
Freezing.
Yeah, same.
Phrasing.
His overall size is bigger. Wait.
Wait.
Okay. Let me read real quick.
Oh, my nickies. We're out.
Did we ever figure out what this guy's low AC is?
I think we did.
No, because everything's like 22, 23, 22 to hit.
Sorry, big dog. I hit big.
You did discover that he's wearing metal armor underneath.
Yeah. Right. He's wearing. Okay. Okay. So, I'm gonna attack. I'm gonna attack with the great sword once.
Okay.
9 plus 7 is 15, so I'm gonna guess that, or 16. So I'm gonna guess that hits or misses.
16 will not hit.
Second attack. 20.
He is going to use his reaction to. Where is it?
Of course you will.
To redirect your attack to Clidoro.
Oh my god.
Hey, does a 20 hit?
And he activates his cloud rune.
Another rune? No way! No fucking way! God damn it.
Once per day, so you can't do it again, but so roll the damage as if you hit Clidoro, because 20 would hit you.
Nope. Yeah. Well.
Nope.
I'm not gonna use my giant.
I wasn't actually sure, but.
I'm not gonna use my giant's might. Wait, I was gonna use my giant's might
I mean, whatever you were about to do.
Okay. 8 plus 4 is 12 damage.
There's more coming.
Yeah, 12 plus 4, 16 damage.
16 total.
Yeah.
Get fucked. What do you say?
Sorry!
It's the last time I'm blocking attacks for you.
Alright.
Fuck.
So yeah, I don't like. Let's see here.
Ooh.
Trying to settle everything in my stomach.
Dr. P might
So you see RJ like raise his sword up to take a big swing at this guy in front of him, and at the last second, a rune from the guy's arm leaps out, striking RJ with a bolt of lightning, and it like almost as if like somebody had, like when someone hit like a doctor like hits your knee and to test your reaction, it hits RJ and like just triggers his nerves to like swing in the wrong direction.
Whoa.
And it just
fuck,
swings
stab.
in the wrong direction instead.
Whoops.
Action surge.
You don't have 2 attacks yet?
I missed the first one. Second
That's
one.
right. Action surge. Okay.
Action surge.
You're getting more.
First attack.
You can't do that again.
Not gonna hit. Second attack. 19.
19 hits.
Wait, you're not getting more. The bad guy. You know?
I'm gonna invoke the fire rune. So he's gonna automatically take 2d6 fire damage and be restrained.
Big dog.
So he takes 6 damage from the fire rune. 6 total fire damage.
Okay.
And then he'll take. Let's reroll that. That was a 1, right? Yeah. 2, 6. He'll take 10 damage from the sword.
So 16 total.
Yeah, and he's restrained.
I'm reading this because I have it right in front of me. It just says it takes extra 2d6 fire damage and must succeed at a strength saving throw. Or be restrained for 1 minute.
Yes.
So he makes strength saving throw right away.
Right, sorry.
Okay. He's not very good at. Oh, well, if he rolls a natural 19,
So he's not restrained.
he's not restrained, yeah.
God damn it, dude.
He's a dex. He's definitely a dex fighter, so he would.
What a bitch. A Rune Knight Dex fighter?
Well.
I know. It's cool.
No, I was just going to say that. Like,
It's cool.
you. Well. No, I shouldn't say anything. Okay.
I have a sneaking suspicion of some things that are happening here. Does 6 fire and then 10 slashing. He's not restrained. Okay, I will hold my reaction.
Okay.
Which you hold anyway, because it's a reaction.
Okay. Oh, damn it! I forgot he didn't. No, I think there was never a chance of that. Okay, never mind. I forgot. Okay, it's your turn. It is now the woman you don't recognize this turn. You don't recognize turn.
Rune Knights fight weird.
They do. Yeah.
Because it's like, reaction. It's a lot of reaction for a fighter.
At the end of your...
Yeah.
you moved? I can...
Yeah. Yeah. JK, Stone Ruin, bitch.
Yeah.
Which I wanted to do on Corla, but now that I know he's a Rune Knight, might be better to put him into stupor.
Alright.
I got Corla.
Oh, interesting.
Got that.
I'm about to die also.
I got you.
Focus on killing the guy. Focus on killing him too.
Yeah, well, because then we can pick up Barricade.
Yeah,
Then we can't use it. He has to
Attune.
attune.
but at least.
But did he ever unattune to it? I don't know how unattunement works. It probably has to stay in your possession. To stay
Yeah.
attuned to it.
Or like one person can be attuned to it at a time.
Yeah, it could be.
I don't know about you. I don't want to be stabbed by it.
I mean, I did get stabbed by it, and I didn't have any of the weird reactions, so he may not be attuned to it either.
Has anyone been casting spells in your party, the 5 of you?
Wait, what?
Has anyone cast it? Yeah, you cast Fireball.
Yes.
Oh, you actually threw a ball of fire. You can cast it, right?
Oh, that's right.
No one's actually casting spells yet, right?
Not yet.
I don't think I have.
Does the dragon thing count that he did?
It's spell-like,
Yeah.
but
Dragon.
it wasn't. He didn't.
I
actually
haven't
cast it.
yet.
Yeah, you guys haven't yet.
No.
That's what I want to know. Okay. She's not gonna-
Fuck.
Well, tactics change if you know what you're
Sure.
fighting,
Yeah.
and she hasn't seen any of that yet, so she's not going to do any of that. She already tried that.
Oh, dang. You look
Confusion
weird.
did not stick.
No.
She would do that if she
Square's
could.
going.
Corla's closest to you.
The closer square, she's in between two.
Oh, she's the
That
far
is
one.
for
Yeah.
both of us.
Oh, whoops. I bumped that a long time ago.
Hi.
My bad. Apparently.
Just zoomed in on Caitlin's chest.
No.
No.
What is that?
Oh my god. Dude, what is wrong with my eyes?
Stupid. Cure wounds.
Melee touch attack. Okay. Interesting.
Did it work? Are they like dry?
No, I'm like tired. I don't know why.
Yeah, that sucks.
Woke up a little earlier today.
Got nothing for you.
Take it and fight with it.
All right, she's going to cast a spell on Cladaro. Oh no, she can't see you anymore because you got pushed back by RJ.
God.
He's gonna cast a spell on RJ.
I mean, that would be helpful, but
Biggest dickus.
damn it, this is annoying. What's that? What that? Sorry about this, guys. Okay.
Cast a spell on Corla.
Cola becomes large.
And in charge.
Should have saved the boulder-headed mace. Those stupid little cockroach guys weren't so bad.
Maybe I don't want 2024 rules. Thank you.
Yeah, this is nothing like we've ever done before. Like so many combats, and so we have to be more strategic because strategery.
We should have made the poltergeist
didgeridoo.
fight this fight.
Okay, she's gonna cast a spell on Sif.
I don't know how
Are you hiding, Sif? Are you
No.
stealth?
Well,
No, okay.
she is behind RJ.
She
who's
is.
large.
I'm really.
Which actually, yeah. Yeah, she's gonna cast. Oh, is this touch? Please tell me it's not touch. I gotta get
Touch,
then-
touch,
yeah,
touch,
Well, then I have to
touch,
keep looking
touch.
for other things she can do.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
Within range. What's the range? Oh, yeah, it's not touch. And you're in range. Yeah, so please make a Constitution saving throw, Sif.
12.
12.
You were alpha.
Well, let's roll damage first.
You grow a tentacle out of your back.
Hey, that's not bad.
Drunk in the front doesn't make me an elephant.
There's really a lot of
Kevin Gates line.
Is it? Who's Kevin Gates?
All my diamonds shine because they really diamond.
You take 33 points
Holy
of necrotic damage.
How much?
33.
What?
As your life force is like just drained away. Your skin grays and sags slightly, and some of the moisture is just sucked out of your body.
Oh, she got sucked off. Are you dead?
Almost. But, wait.
33 points of necrotic damage is wild.
That's crazy.
It was 8d8.
88, bro.
Oh, Fireball 66 and it hits whole room. Or 86 and hits whole room.
What spell slots?
What's 8 times 8? 64?
It's the max.
A second and
What?
2 first.
8 times 8, yeah, 64.
So she got
I'm gonna use
So she got average.
level 2
Yeah,
cure
two.
wounds on you.
And I can use my reaction for uncanny dodge.
What's that gonna do?
Read it for me, please.
When an attacker that you
Can
can
you?
see hits you with an attack, you can use your reaction to half the attack
It
damage.
has to be like an attack roll attack.
It's a spell.
Yeah, it's a spell. Now, if it was an attack roll like Searing Ray that does like a bolt of fire at you and she has to roll to hit you, then yes. But you cannot reduce the damage from just any damage you take.
Hold on.
The logic is that you like dodge out of the way and it glances you.
Big
This
dog,
just
he's
she
got
just
some.
afflicted your whole body. There was either it affected you or you pushed it off.
Attack roll.
Fuck. Okay.
I can make them re-roll attack rolls.
She's then use your bonus action, and you see a second version of her just split off, and you see a mirrored version of her. You see two, and you see two standing there. Oh, also, when you saw Virulane, she also had several versions of herself.
What does that mean?
She cast a spell on herself that made it hard to tell which one's the real one.
Like the peacocks!
She doesn't take up multiple spots, does it?
No, it's only one square. When you attack her, if it's a spell that requires you to do like an attack roll,
Disadvantage.
No, I'm with you.
You randomly
I'm with
decide
you.
it's
Yeah, I'm with you.
I tried it!
You gotta try.
that's why you
that.
didn't see Virulane in the
Yeah,
first round of
right,
combat,
right.
because she did that and just stayed where she was.
Just a second version, or there's several versions?
Of the woman you don't recognize, there's only two versions you
But
see.
there's multiple.
There's multiple of Virulane, yeah.
Fucking Christ. We might die here, boys.
Mirror.
Yeah, virtual.
Okay.
I could use Potter's tools.
Quick! Build us a pot!
We're at Ben's turn.
Well, I don't have any clay. So I move into the square.
Yoink.
Wait, I can move
Over
through.
in there.
No.
You can move through ally squares.
But I
And the squares of anyone on two sides.
Grab Corla,
Two,
throw her in the room.
you actually you can move. Well, never mind.
Close the door.
Oh my god. I was looking at the spell, and it's just like, oh yeah, clerics get access to this if they're part of the fetus domain.
Fetus?
But it's Festus domain.
Yeah, fast.
I'm just like, what?
The fetus?
What is that, fetus domain? Which is the coast. You're going in some interesting directions with your
Yeah.
content. But no.
Watsy,
That's
dude.
not. Yeah. But no, it's not the fetus domain.
Festus.
5, 10. So I move between Sif and Corla.
Okay.
And I'm gonna cast a level 2, or yeah, second level Cure Wounds on RJ. Perfect. All right. 13 HP to Hufflepuff. Or should I say from Hufflepuff? And then I go back to where I was, and
You didn't disengage or anything, right? So Crow's gonna get an attack on you?
Yeah. Attack of opportunity if you move away from Corla.
You
It would
move
be nice
towards
if you were
her.
there, though, 'cause if he
And
gets
if he
a sneak
moves
attack
back.
on you-
Oh, if you move back. Bonus action disengage if you got it. Doubt it.
He doesn't.
I think you could have reached me from the square you were in, Lucas. I'm taking up these
You could
4
have.
squares.
Yeah, you could have.
well, I didn't know that.
Well, you can take that back.
Recon it.
Okay, I would like to
Just
recognize
do
that
that.
then, please.
Nothing's happened that we can't roll back.
Cool. And then I give old Zephyroony a pew.
Oh.
Oh my god.
It could be worse. Here, I got a backup.
I can get this one.
Good, because I forgot
That's a
about
good
that one.
Anything else, Ben?
I just cry a little bit. That's it.
I'm sorry.
Mistress, one of them's crying. We've got him on the ropes.
Please feel better.
Baldy.
I cry when I'm getting stronger.
I turn.
Never mind. This is going badly.
I turn, cast
13
Hunter's Mark on Corla and shoot her.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, 16.
I believe that hits.
Plus 8.
Oh, yes, that hits.
Sorry. Okay. Alright. Wait, no. Oh, yeah, sneak attack because Arja's right there.
Yeah, we're in adjacent squares.
Yup. MBs. 6. Sneak attack is 6. Bs are 5. Hunter's Mark is 4.
15.
That's dumb. 2 plus 5.
Your 15 plus 5 is 20.
Yeah, 20.
20 total?
20 points of damage.
Did that D8 not roll anything?
I rolled a 2.
So then it's 22. You had 6 plus 5 is 11, plus 4 is 15, plus 2 on that is 17.
2. Plus 3.
Oh, plus 3. I see.
Yeah. It's 1d8 plus 3.
I fell.
Give me that total in a second here.
20 points.
Did you hit your head?
My knee.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm
That
sorry
might
to
be
hear that.
sleepy.
Yeah, I'm like, that might be why you're a sleepy guy.
No, I did not. I did not hit my head.
Okay, how much what was total damage?
20 damage.
20 damage. She will use her reaction to Uncanny Dodge.
Yeah, that looks like it hurt.
She uses a reaction to Uncanny Dodge.
Yeah. So she takes half damage from that one attack.
Invoke this for...
That bitch. Wait.
What is this storm?
I like how there's just 2 gnome rogues staring off at each other in the back row of this combat. Or the front of this combat, depending on how you look at it. I don't know.
I don't know if I run or
I know. I almost used the rest of my movement to go out of the room. I was like, oh, I gotta stay.
That's what I'm thinking about. Right?
Yeah.
Carla.
Is that... That's top to you. Oh, Sif.
Yeah, Sif.
Bullshit. I only rolled a 2.
Do you have any healing potions on you? Do you have a healing potion on you?
I don't know.
I mean, we all had one at session 10. Did anyone keep track of their...
I used mine since then.
Okay. I've
I
used
feel
mine.
like I used mine.
Okay.
I mean, there's more in the bag of holding, isn't there?
I haven't been this in.
I don't think much.
For amount, so... I think there's 2. Maybe even just 1.
Fuck it.
Fuck it. Oh yeah.
I don't know.
I rocked my shit.
With a rock.
I'm going for bear kick.
Hell yeah.
How are you gonna get to him?
Can I get to him? It was my
man.
question like forever ago, but
And then that's my normal.
Forever ago.
that's
I'm
been
big.
forever.
Yeah, the fact
in my
that
bathroom.
I'll say that you can attack him, but you cannot
naked, too.
end your turn RJ square for confusion reasons. But because he's 2 sizes, like even if he wasn't big, if he was regular size, your class feature would already let you move through his square if he was like an enemy.
Oh, I'm staying right here.
Oh, you're a thorough. Oh, well then yeah. Never
I'll go
mind.
like this.
Yep.
Or you just like open your legs.
Yeah.
We're all baffled, like.
Alright, throw my dagger.
Okay.
Sorry. 19?
19. But let me double check something first.
Excuse me.
Where did I close this?
Dude,
Oh, is
something
it?
happened.
Yeah.
My eyes just opened up.
Ooh.
It's crazy.
It was touching the painfulness.
Okay. Go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah, it hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Roll my damage?
Yeah.
I'm scared.
Pull out my bird pipes.
I'm pull quality of birth. What? Play in general.
23.
23 points of damage.
To whom?
To
Damel.
Damel, yeah.
What's he gonna do with that?
Yeah.
Can you go for Coral?
Bingo, bingo, bongo.
How did I get
I
here?
keep fucking
I
up.
want to kill this guy first. Really do those damage.
We at the top of initiative.
We will be after Sif.
Fuck.
Clodaro, you see a trick of the light behind you. Something, the shadow, so similar to your echo, sort of shadows are sort of briefly made manifest. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Fuck.
And you blink and you thought you saw like a shadowy version of Sif there briefly, but now you see nothing. Nothing happens.
Necrotic me too.
Okay.
He does not die, I'm assuming.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Come on, you dumb bitch, die. We need one to go down.
At least one.
Like, it's not looking too hot. Like, I'm hiding as my bonus action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me too.
If only you could, big dog.
I think if
Only you
Clodaro had failed his saving throw, he'd still be up. But no, that's enough to take him down. So that takes Damel down.
Yeah.
Dagger from the back row.
Dang.
I want to know.
Yeah.
Can I get a thing?
Wait,
A pen.
Marker.
Yeah, that.
Brown.
marker.
That was huge, honestly.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I was like,
Because Corla doesn't get
By
flanking
throwing your
anymore.
yeah.
Yeah. Can we, like,
What is happening?
grab this sword and go into your realm?
Your realm?
I have rope trade.
Oh.
No, I want to keep fucking fighting. We're killing
So your bonus action hiding
Yeah, I'm gonna.
behind RJ, basically? Is your plan?
Yeah, I might back up a little bit.
So I would say you'd be hiding from maybe the people in the room, but you're definitely hiding from Corla. if you that's how you do it.
Why don't I just hop out?
Okay. Okay.
Wait,
Then bonus action hide.
Don't make it
well,
hard.
because then I'm out of sight of the spells.
Yeah,
like,
that's true too.
Please tell me nothing's out there.
No, you don't say anything.
Is there a
Nothing has
construct?
changed.
Can I roll
The construct
spells
is
or
waiting for you.
Yeah.
Squish.
Squish.
Okay. That's Sif's turn. Top the order to Clodaro.
You got healed a little bit.
Yeah.
Dude.
Okay, I'm going to. I guess I'll use my bonus action right away to.
Hold on.
You notice your skin fall.
Baldy and RJ,
Mhm.
you notice this. As Damel falls to the ground,
Can you grab this?
you notice
Isn't there a thing when they die?
RJ, you only notice because you're right in front of him, and Baldy only notices because your passive perception's high enough. You notice what looks like a scrap of paper moving by his head. As he falls by the ground, like it just kind of like crawls up from underneath his body, from underneath his head, and you think it's just a piece of paper that's been that it must have been loose on him, but then it, like a caterpillar, it like continues moving and kind of heads for the corner of the wall. So it's in that square, but it's sort of just moved off to the side and is sort of like right in the corner where the ball meets the floor.
Fireball.
Yeah,
Is there writing on it? Like we can't.
it has like you might see camouflage on a bug make it look like a tree trunk. It is camouflage on it that makes it look like script writing, but it moves like a bug.
Oh fuck.
The fuck?
Anyway, go ahead, Claro. That was it.
I'm going to.
It's literally your turn, sorry.
If I want to like take out my bomb chest, is that
Your
it?
bomb
I
chest.
want to throw it.
I mean, it's you the bag of holding, right?
Yeah.
Too. Is it in there?
No.
It's out.
It's been in
It's
my-
usually a. Shoot. It's usually a move action to get out anything that isn't like very easily. Like you draw a weapon as an interaction, pull a potion that's like is like an interaction. Pulling out a box is a little bit more awkward. So I would say that's a move action to pull that box out, but then it'll be like an interaction to get the bomb out if it's in the box. That's
The
what
bomb is a box.
the bomb is a box. Then I would just say it's a move action to pull it out. Unless where is it on your person? Is it like
I don't know where specifically. I would assume like it's the box. It wouldn't be in a bag. It'd probably be hanging off a strap or
on your side?
on my side. I don't know.
Yeah, it's hanging off a strap on your side,
Yeah,
easily
it's-
accessible.
It's like a.
It's up to you.
It's like my pistol.
It's like your pistol. You have a pistol?
Yeah, like this.
Let me do this.
My Glock.
I really want a gun character. I'm on time for some American magic.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's too awkward to be like yeah. You'd have to like design a bandolier or something to and make it not a box to make it an interaction. Or like a quick release strap or something.
Where's this guy? Right here.
Yeah, Draco.
I want to fucking. I want to drop the bomb and teleport out, but it costs 15 movement to teleport. So, as I teleport in now.
Well, you can pull out the bomb and
Let him
do it
hear
next turn.
Smile at them.
Okay. So the pulling of the bomb is a move action. You said.
pulling the bomb out if you're
Yeah.
to get it in your hands and ready to go.
That's my whole move action.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'll do that. Then I don't have a sword now.
You can have assume the box is at most maybe, 10 by 10 by 10 inches or something like that. Like you can hold that in one hand and still have your sword out.
Okay. So I guess I'll take it out. I will.
Oh, but you can't use your
My shield.
I would say you can't get the AC bonus from your shield while holding the bomb in your shield arm.
God.
Do it for the memes.
I know. All right. I'm gonna. So. I'll move. That's a move action taking it out.
It's only 1 point of AC, right?
Or it's two.
2.
I will.
Or I'll let you last minute decide if you get doing an attack to pop your shield into place, but drop the box and risk what happens.
Yeah. It's a highly. I rolled a 24 on it.
I know it's well crafted.
And it does trigger when opened.
Okay.
It's supposed to at least.
Can you transfer it to your Echo Knight and he can...
Ooh.
It says attacks had originated from it. Can I make it an attack? Can I throw the box?
Give it to your robot and have your robot walk in the room
With a smile on his face.
with a smile on his face.
You could do that.
I
could do
should
that.
idea.
Just rebuild them both.
Alright, can I just... I don't know what to do. Can I just like hand it off? Like, can I move like... taking the box out is the whole movement.
Yeah. You could use your standard action to move. Use
Wait.
your standard
Robot
action to
comes and
dash.
gets it.
Yeah.
Okay. So
That is a
5,
movement.
10. I grab it from him.
Okay.
15, 20, 25, 30.
Yeah, he closes the door on his way in.
35, 40. He has 40 movement.
I don't know where this person is.
No, that's correct.
That seems pretty accurate.
And then. Can I have it? Drop it in the same turn?
What does he need to drop?
Dropping
Oh,
He just
so-
opens it.
Or does he open it?
He's gonna open it.
Well, what's the blast radius on that bad boy?
No recon.
Yeah, that's
No
fair.
recon
No recon.
here, no
Blast me,
recon.
baby.
I mean, if it's a fireball, which I think it might be, RJ's safe, but
15-foot radius.
oh yeah, RJ's safe. It's even less than a fireball.
Oh yeah.
15 foot
And it's
Radius.
66.
radius, yeah.
So it's 30 foot.
Diameter. Yeah, so that's a fireball, right?
Fireballs. 20, I think.
Okay, yeah, it
Can I
goes
move
off.
this guy first or no? It goes off.
He dies.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, 66.
Yeah. You,
Here you go, big dog.
If it passes saving through, it only has one.
Here you go. Take some of his. Take some of his.
What's the DC, Eric?
I don't know, man.
I don't know, man.
Your-
We're gonna say it's my bomb.
Damn it, I need to make a question.
Oh, 20. What I rolled?
No, how hard is it to pass the save? What's the saving throw on it?
Oh, we made it up together.
I didn't send you the DC. It's possible.
DC 13 tinkering check.
Is this not Tasha's?
No, it's custom.
Yeah, I mean, our chat doesn't say anything about it.
Oh yeah, I didn't say. My bad. We'll just use your class DC.
17, I think. My
What's your-
class?
What's your intelligence?
19.
Okay, so it's going to be plus 4 modifier, 12 plus 3, 15. It's a DC 15.
Do I have to roll that?
No, I do.
You roll damage.
You roll damage. I will see if they save.
Bad. Oh, yeah, 12, 14, 22.
That's to both people in there,
Well, potentially.
potentially.
Because
Yeah.
Does that robot need to roll it?
Yeah, he does.
15?
DC is 15. Yeah, dexterity saving throw.
Thanks. What's your plus to your robot?
Nat 1.
Be grateful is on
Fuck.
second edition. Pathfinder.
What is it, Dylan?
What?
What'd you say?
Is it was your? Was that just a flat roll, or does he have to roll? That's what con.
What?
it was plus. It was a nat 1. It's not going to be
Yeah,
a
no, I
15.
Ben? What saves are you proficient in?
That was before he rolled the net one.
I'm sorry, you said what?
What saving throws are you proficient in?
Saving throws proficiency.
All of them.
Yep. No, Dex and Charisma.
Okay, so Virilane's also proficient in Dex. Okay, that's what I didn't know. So she'll get
Dex con.
a plus.
You should have told him, like, wisdom and.
Them in potty
Intelligence.
breaks.
Yeah, plus.
Potty breaks. I'm proficient in potty breaks.
Blowing the catching boats on
Virulane,
fire.
20 total.
No, I don't think I actually succeeded in doing that even once.
And the other woman fails.
Virulane only gets 11.
Virulane takes 11.
Did the gal in the room with blue hand die too?
No, she just
It
rolled.
was 22 total.
Yeah,
Yeah, 22 total.
this is her.
She just.
She's just taking 2 fireballs to the face, though.
Yeah.
Like a fucking champ.
like, "Oh, what
She
the
failed
hell?"
both of them.
Yeah.
What is it?
You have to make more of
Oh,
those.
so what did Caldaro just. Does he have an action still and a bonus action?
Isn't your bonus action to move the robot?
Yeah.
No, just doing anything other than. I guess that an attack.
I'll say it's an attack. Yeah,
Yeah.
because it would be it would be. No. Oh no, I'd say it is because you use. Did you actually close the door behind you?
No.
Okay, then no. You still have bonus action, I'll say, because you used like your free interact for the turn to open the box. I'll say.
Okay. So then I'll use my help. Second wind.
Oh, yeah.
Is
To
it
heal up a little
1d8
bit.
or 1d10?
It's 1d10 plus your fighter level.
3. Down. 9 health. Computer back. And then my action surge. No, because do I get a bonus action on action surge again?
No. You just get you get your attack.
I guess I'm done. I can't move my guy. I can move this guy. 20, 25. That's in 30 feet, right? Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
I'll move it back. Sorry guys, it takes me a while to manage up.
Oh, that's
I gotta
alright.
figure this out faster.
No, it's all good, dog.
So
This is what the game's about sometimes.
Corla, I believe. Unless the bug is Damel. Unless the paper bug is Damel.
Or Amel.
If he comes back to life, we're gonna put that piece of paper in a glass jar. And I'm gonna shake it about. Exactly.
Wait. This is dead.
It's Virlane's turn.
Oh yeah, that dies.
I
Yeah,
moved this thing back, but it's not actually.
Is that within 15 feet? I think it was just outside of 15 feet.
No, it wasn't.
15
1,
feet.
Oh,
diameter.
three.
Or radius.
Yeah.
It basically filled the room, but not the hallway.
Yep.
I could have moved it as my robot was passing.
Yeah. You can guess it again.
Do it again. What? I hit it.
Yeah, perfectly.
And those fucking fireballs
Five
hurt,
hits.
man.
Yeah, they do.
Wouldn't know.
Print cleanup notification.
Dude.
Watched too much porn this week.
No shit.
This is so bad for them.
Two
Big
fire-
dog!
Double fireballs is pretty rough.
Especially when they're not good at dexterity.
Yeah.
Corla would probably been okay, but man.
She ain't in the room with him. She's just in the room with the big guy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick her up and pop her little fucking head.
Like a little grape.
Virlane's gonna move to the back of the room as far away from all of you as possible, basically. Yeah. And cast Hold Person on RJ. Do I need a wisdom saving throw from RJ?
You got this, bro.
Come on, big dog.
19.
Successful. She's gonna pop a potion.
Pop a pilly.
Hakadua.
A pilly, a pilly, a pilly, a
Billion here, a billion there.
Stronger than my Thessalonian heritage.
Hair. Attage.
That's
So
her
you get the
turn.
Cast
Corla
Griffin.
Does she already did that? Oh yeah, Corla's up.
2 OP. That's crazy. Cast Griffin.
What? What? Why did you? Why were you sitting on
Man,
it?
that's annoying.
I forgot I had a 18th level spot. 18th level spell slot.
Corla is going to.
Shit her pants. Just shit my bed.
Shark.
Yeah.
Just shit.
Corla's gonna double check she's a gnome. Oh, she's a. Wait, are you a halfling or a gnome?
No,
No. Okay, never mind.
You're a halfling.
she's
Yeah, she's a halfling.
Yeah.
She can't do the. Oh wait, no, she can't. She sets her to half speed.
Yeah.
Okay. She's going to move through RJ's space at half speed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She has to dash just to do this, and then move into the room, into the hallway.
Attack of opportunity?
She's not moving out of your square.
Oh, okay.
Or, yeah, she's not moving out of your range. She would be moving out of Baldy. Oh,
Yeah, I'll
so
just
you're
move
holding your bow, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But she has to freaking dash just to do that, which is annoying.
Yeah, it sucks. Yeah, it sucks.
When did you get bougie and start wearing?
Maybe she won't do. No, she's dedicated
My
very
house
late.
after
She's gonna go through
burning, it's only
and block it.
Yeah.
And
It's like no way you bought that shit.
yeah, she's gonna.
Fuck no.
Actually, she's gonna take the dodge action. She gets the attack. She'll take the dodge action. It's her turn.
Wait, what?
She took the dodge action.
Okay.
Which anyone could do.
Yeah.
So any attacks against her are at disadvantage.
So no sneak attack.
Correct. Yeah. Although I think you still get sneak attack. Oh, if you turn into if you get an advantage, which cancels out the disadvantage, and have an enemy nearby, or like have an RJ by, then it would still work.
So I have an RJ nearby.
Well, yeah, but you're not. But you still need a way to cancel out her disadvantage.
Yeah.
That's her turn?
Oh yeah, it's her turn. That brings us to RJ's turn.
And a nice little package.
Dumb little bitch.
I really thought about having her chase. If she wasn't so loyal to Veer Lane, she would chase down Sif, and that could have been scary.
I was kind of thinking about that.
I was worried too.
On the end of her turn... no, I'm going to save this for somebody better. Alright.
That guy still had a root activation left too.
I'm sure you did. I'm going to use Great Weapon Fighting to take a -5 penalty and attack her once. The Dancing Longsword. 5 is not going to hit, I'm assuming. I'm going to do it again.
There's your disadvantage
I'll have disadvantage.
because she took the dodge action. Yeah.
Well,
I know. I know.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just saying.
okay, then I'm not going to do Great Weapon Fighting.
Okay.
16. 4 again.
What?
Bonus action, sword. No, I'm just gonna bonus action. Second wind.
Okay. Anything else, RJ?
Nope.
Takes us
Hell yeah, 10 points.
to the
Plus
woman
7.
in the back of the room, or sorry, not in the back of the room, just the woman you recognize. Yeah, she.
That was a great second wind use. Full points.
Nice.
Yeah.
17 points.
Bitch.
I should have grappled Corla.
Because then it would have canceled her dodge.
And
I
she
would-
takes damage from my armor when I grapple.
Yeah, and I would have been able to sneak attack on her. So.
I'm so dumb. I could have moved my sword into the room and attacked the woman. Because I think it... Does Dancing Longsword drop after 3?
Okay. She is going to move up to about right behind Corla.
Yeah, I was
For the future.
I was gonna suggest that, but you said that move out.
I mean, for the future though, that'll work.
Okay, so it gets attacked 4 times. So it's attacked.
That was done that.
Can you move the pink woman right behind Corla? She moved there, and she looks very hurt as well. She's going to.
She moves up to Corla.
Yeah. Well, I should do that. Oh my gosh, that's so.
Should have fucking waited.
Yeah, she's gonna sort of close her eyes for a moment and grasp her necklace, which you can see is a symbol of
Peacock.
peacock, yeah, peacock symbol. And she is going to irradiate a burst of necrotic energy all around her.
Do that with you.
I need everyone within 30 feet to make a wisdom saving throw. Just everyone but Sif.
19, baby.
You pass.
14.
You fail.
I'm gonna take it with advantage.
Why?
I'm gonna use my DM Inspo.
No, this one.
Do I get to re-roll a DM Inspo because I'm lucky?
In case you rolled a nat 1 on the DM Inspo.
What does it
You
say?
rolled in that one.
Hold on.
Well, I assume he already failed it, and then he rolls his team inspiration.
Yeah.
When you roll a 1 on the D20 for an attack, ability, check, or saving throw, you can re-roll the die and must use the
I
new
guess
roll.
so.
Hell yeah.
Big dog.
Third time's a charm, 17.
Pass.
Which is actually an 18.
You said wisdom.
Yeah.
19.
Pass. Is it rolled?
Yeah.
Does the robot need to roll?
Yeah, the robot also.
15.
15. That is a.
It
Pass.
has a plus movement.
That's a pass by itself.
That's so
Is everyone right? If you failed, you take 22 points of damage. If you passed, you take 11.
Okay.
What? I used my DM Inspo for that.
I know it was.
I'm not in the
Oh
room.
my god.
Good thing I won.
I'm calm.
Ooh, nice.
Thank you.
Corla and Virulane also take damage.
Good.
Oh, hell fucking yeah.
No, you passed. 11 points?
11
Dead
points.
anyway. 8.
RIP.
He just...
He's just
kamikaze. So. Surprised he made it that far.
He's sewer slided.
I just imagine he just blows it up and his eyes are just blinking white and his face is charred. Like a cartoon.
Okay. And then she's going to turn behind her and look at Virulane and just say, well, I did what I could. He's still standing. I wish you the best. And then she's going to disappear in a smoke of blue and purple flames and smoke that just erupt from the ground. And she just vanishes.
God, one of us needs to get
it-
counter.
Cladaro, this reminds you identically of what happened right after Virulane took your sword.
Do I still see the sword on the ground?
It's still there, yeah.
Okay.
Although I guess you wouldn't have seen that, so you wouldn't have recognized him. So never mind.
Then I shouldn't have gotten hit by it.
Oh, the smoke doesn't have anything to do with the damage took. And then that's her turn. And I think it's to Ben. Can you take her off the map, please?
Come on, big
Bye-bye, baby.
big old Ben Penny.
Ben or Baldy?
Ben.
Okay.
You're next.
Shoot him with your gun.
You can have
Pull
it.
out my Lansing Dong sword.
Lansing Dong!
I'm so mad I should have incapacitated her.
How does
Oh, when she finished her movement?
She has to end her turn. And I was going to do it the previous turn,
Yeah.
and it slipped my mind. It slipped my mind out twice. I was going to do it to her twice, and it slipped my mind both times.
Lansing Dong sword.
so
Dude,
funny.
that's so good.
Throw the dog, dude. That'd be hilarious.
I don't know.
Fuck you.
About the dog. I'm gonna cast Vicious Mockery.
On.
Corla.
Sip!
Well, wait. How does Corla look? I'm sorry.
That damage from. Oh no, that's not true.
Uh-huh.
She was mild. She got hit a little bit.
Okay.
But that attack from the woman that disappeared seemed to do a lot more damage than anything else she's taken so far.
Okay, so I'm going to use 2-weapon fighting. Well, I'm gonna use my action first to use my rapier.
You're not going to cast Vicious Mockery.
I'm not. I'm sorry. First, I'm gonna move to Corvo.
Through all of us.
Yes.
Land on the other side of her.
Are you gonna be in the corner? Yeah, when that like. So RJ's taking up that square, and you're a medium-sized creature.
I thought I could.
Don't you have Pass Without a Trace or whatever it's called?
What's that trace is? Oh, you're a halfling.
Yeah.
Oh, you're.
As long as you end your turn, like you can move up, hit, and then move at the end, right?
Yeah, but you're not supposed to be. You're not supposed to be able to do that. I was kind of house ruling it with Sif. Well, I guess you're small too, so I'll let you do it too.
Okay.
Well, Sif. Well, yeah. That mini always makes you forget you're smaller.
Yeah. Need to get that fixed.
Well, here, be a goblin.
Here, be a gob. Oh god.
So yeah, go
You
ahead.
can move through any space of a creature that is a size larger than yours.
So yeah, I can move. I can't occupy. I think I should be able to occupy.
Can't you just go right next to it and the dance?
Yeah.
That's what I assumed.
Like on top of the dancing
Can
sword,
I not
right?
do that?
You can share a square with dancing sword.
Oh,
the dancing sword isn't a creature.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
sick.
just floating.
Okay. I didn't know that. Okay, then yeah.
It's like hovering in the air.
I'm gonna do that. Then I'm gonna use my rapier.
It's hovering right between your legs.
And make it hover right between his legs.
Obviously.
Attack.
Okay.
You guys want to see my magnum sword?
Sick. I'm lucky. Yeah. 16.
You want to see my magnum
It's a-
sword? For my
It's a
monster
disadvantage
sheet?
because she's dodging.
F.
I just remembered.
Oh, that's dumb. 11.
Plus, or 11 total.
Do you have a plus to your sword? What does it say next to your sword?
I'm getting there. I'm getting
probably,
there.
He probably still hits.
Oh, sick. 17.
17 hits.
Sick. Big dog.
Yeah.
I'm not used to using weapons. Okay.
You're like, holy shit, I hit him.
Deal 7
It's a D8?
points. Yeah. 1d8 plus 3. It's like a
Yeah.
lancer's sword. It ain't
My,
jack
my
shit.
sword's
A poet is carrying it. What do you think it's gonna do?
my sword's.
D8's
I have
pretty
two
good.
short swords.
Oh, okay, I'm calm.
Yeah, as far as one-handed weapons go, it's good.
Yeah.
Good. Okay, now I'm gonna use my bonus
Oh,
action.
was it what was the damage?
7,
D8 plus what?
3. Which is my roll.
Corliss seems surprised by this as you are.
Sick. to think I was gonna cast Vision Mono, right? Now I'm gonna use my bonus action to use my dagger. I don't get to do that.
Krilla is a gnome, because I remember I was speaking to her in Gnomish thinking something was surrounding her.
She,
Ability modifier. So the ability modifier is that plus 3.
she's a halfling.
Wow. Oh, maybe I spoke
Okay.
halfling. I don't
Yes.
know.
Okay.
So
So either that or I fucked up.
At
She's not supposed to know
disadvantage.
Gnomish.
5. Yep. 11.
11 damage?
No,
11
I'm
to
sorry.
hit.
11 to hit.
No, 11 does not hit.
Can I just spit on her then?
You can certainly try. Roll for spit.
6.
No. She
Dang.
just lands like by RJ's feet.
The fuck was that, good bud?
I mistake, and then
I'm drooling.
would that be 5, 15? So I can't. So I can go.
It's 10, Lucas. You're not a medium creature, right?
No,
Right. So 5, 10.
I was there though.
Right. 5.
I'm calm.
10,
I'm calm. I'm calm. I'm gonna go right back to where I was.
15, 20.
Big dog.
At least I hit her.
Okay, you did hit her.
The Lancing.
Anything else, Baldy?
Ben.
Or Ben?
No,
Baldy's next.
no, sir.
Right, then we're up to Baldy.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot her with my bow.
Go ahead,
At a
disadvantage.
disadvantage. Does a 16 hit her?
16 does hit her.
Cool. Big dog. So I get sneak attack still, right?
No, because you roll a disadvantage. If you
Okay.
roll disadvantage, you can never get sneak attack.
Oh, okay, heard that. Okay, so, but I still get Hunter's Mark and Bees.
Yep.
6, 11, 7 plus 18 plus 3 is 21.
She's cast to use her reaction to Uncanny Dodge. It was 21 total,
10.
so take 10 damage.
She has to use it?
Or otherwise she go unconscious.
That bitch.
But yeah, that hits, does good damage. She's sort of just her legs are shaking. She's trying to stand there, and she says, "Mistress, I hope you have a way to get out of here because I don't think I can hold this door."
Is she trying to hold the door shut?
Well, she's trying to hold the room.
Yeah, I
from
see.
the rest of you getting in there.
I wish I could just pick her up and throw her. If she would have died, I would have picked her corpse up and thrown it at virulently.
Like, can't you?
She's not dead.
You still try.
Baldy, anything else, Baldy?
I don't got anything else to do.
Okay.
What can I do on a bonus action that's not...
I'm also assuming you used your bonus action to move your Hunter's Mark to Sif.
No, it was already on
It
her.
was already on her.
Oh, that's right, you said that.
Yeah.
Then yeah, bonus action you can hide, I guess, but with your rogue abilities.
Yeah, let's hide. Why not?
Roll stealth, write it down. I'll let you if I need it. And then we'll go to Sif.
Thursday.
Alright. 5, 10, 15. Which one are you?
This one.
Throw at Cruella.
Okay. Disadvantage, so you can't get sneak attack. Just make sure you know.
Okay. No.
Yeah.
What else am I gonna do?
Yeah.
That was a nat 20.
Isn't that? Oh.
That one.
3.
Oh no.
Fuck.
That's 11.
Yeah, that's not gonna hit. Dagger bounces off the stonework before returning to your hand. You still have your bonus action. No.
Second
Five
hand.
Yeah.
At disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Never rolled a
Nat
nat
20
20 again,
or
but
15.
7, 15, and so that's
15 plus 9.
23.
23 will hit.
Woohoo!
Play with my
A nat 20
All right,
would have
she's
been-
got 3 health. Can you?
Three.
Okay.
Hey,
Sif claims another one.
RJ,
Dang.
it's go time.
I know. I'm gonna rush into the room.
Did it hit her in the back, in the spine? Or
It
between the vertebrae?
What vertebrae?
it probably. Well, I mean, how does Sif? Where does
How did
Sif?
you do this?
Where does Sif want it hit?
C5.
That was
She's facing you though.
Oh. I thought she was
But she's not!
Through the neck.
You know what?
Through
Actually,
the front.
what-
The next fine, yeah.
when she's turning around to tell Virulane that things are looking dire, that's when you decide to throw.
Can her head top off?
I like dagger
No.
in C.
If it was a natural 20,
C5.
if it was
I have
more
to
than
go
3
retrieve this
damage,
one too. It doesn't
more than 3 damage, I'd say maybe. But this one's just enough to just like cut her out and just make her lose just enough blood that she
Same
just
spot. Don't
collapses.
stand right there.
Yeah. Throw another X.
Oh, I forgot I had
Anything else, Sif? That's all your action,
your
right?
inspirator. That's
Great.
it.
Did you use yours?
Because then I think we're Cladaro.
No, not yet.
Cool. Should I just piss away the rest of my spell slots too?
Dude, I've been rolling okay.
Yeah, it's clad.
That's right.
I probably
Damel
could've
didn't get to use
used
this
it
either.
for my saving throw too.
Yeah, it's okay. It all
Oh no, you
worked
gave
out.
it to me after it. Actually,
15.
I got it after the
Oh yeah, that's true.
really
I
hurtful.
can manifest echo 13 feet or 30 feet?
15 feet.
15 feet. Alright, so bonus action, manifest this guy 15 feet away.
Okay.
And then,
Let me double check that it's not 30 feet. Within 15 feet of you.
okay, I can still move him though. After I summon him.
Your echo is ever more than 30 feet from you. As a bonus action, you can teleport, magically swapping places with your echo at the cost of 15 feet of movement. On your turn, you can mentally command the echo to move 30 feet in any direction. No action required.
So, 15 more feet.
Okay.
And then I'm going to attack him,
Attack her.
her, with my rapier.
Okay.
It's going to originate from my echo. Rolled a 2. And then, I'm going to,
Keep in mind, she just set his mirror images up.
so 50%, like 50-50.
She has a lot more than that.
Whenever, okay, actually, so whenever you try to attack her, you have to roll to see if you hit the right one, and if you don't, then like your attack doesn't matter.
Are we
You
rolling
basically
a
hit the wrong damage.
D6?
Well, he already missed. He already rolled. He missed the attack, so that's one attack. Although, hold on a second here. It might depend on if illusion disappears or not. Oh.
I think one does disappear if I remember from last time we did this. But I think you have to hit.
So
I have to touch it with Kodoro.
it does not say that you lose it. Okay, so we need to decide if you roll d20. If you roll, where is it? If you roll 6 or higher, you hit a duplicate.
11.
11, so you hit it. You didn't hit her. You hit a duplicate. And a duplicate. What was your total attack roll?
2.
Plus. It's 3 plus.
What was the total though?
I want to say 5. Yeah, 7 total.
7 total.
9. 10.
Jesus.
5 plus 3.
8.
8.
Wait, what's the total? Oh my god.
8.
8? Okay. A duplicate is not destroyed either.
Are you okay?
The duplicates have their own AC, which is lower, but it's not that low.
Alright, I'm using something called Unleash Incarnation, which is whenever I use the attack action, you can make one additional melee action from your echo's position. So I used my attack action, so then I can go. That's how I read it.
What's this?
At your 3rd level, you can, whenever you use the attack action, you can make one additional melee attack from the echo's position.
Yep. That's right.
You can use this feature a number of times equal to your con modifier, minimum of once. You regain all expended uses when you finish a long rest.
This is Unleash Incarnation?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a limit on how often you can use it. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, then you... Yeah, make an attack.
10.
So this is for the echoes,
Yeah.
or for the mirror images.
Mirage.
You do hit an image. You roll 6 or higher, or 5 or less to hit her. Now roll an attack roll to see if you make an image.
20.
An image is destroyed, so now it's more likely you guys will hit her.
Okay. So now I'm going to use Action Surge
Okay.
and do 2 more attacks. Another attack action and then Unleash Incarnation.
Okay.
Didn't you use action surge already?
I used what's the healing one? Second one.
Second win. Maybe you used action surge when we fought the thing, and we've short rested since then, so you get your action surge back.
Okay, so I'm rolling for what now?
Roll for the images. This time you need to roll.
9. So
You get a 9.
Holy shit, D20s.
You hit an image. Roll
Should
your
I-
attack roll.
Should have given you Inspell.
Use it.
Not special.
Since you would use it.
No, it's
18 plus 5, 23.
An image is destroyed. Now there's only one image left.
3 on the image.
So you hit her. Now roll your attack.
15 to hit.
Let's see what AC is. That's not her. That's one person.
Standard.
Oh, that's so frustrating.
You-
rolled
you
a
hit with a
D20
15?
twice
I did?
on
I don't-
this
So yeah.
Or you rolled a 15.
Yeah, roll
Roll-
for
roll-
Yeah,
roll
20
15 to
like
hit.
both times. So like, it was my attack,
Whoa,
but
what?
she was disadvantaged. So.
Oh, I know. Sorry.
That's fine.
4
We're right
attacks.
on the
There.
dot, so.
Well, I was talking to him.
There.
Actually.
You hit her.
8 damage, piercing.
You piercing damage.
big dog.
And then I'm going to move 20, 25, 30.
Actually, that's enough. How do you want to do this?
Hey! Damn, she got fucked up.
Yeah, she did. She got hit by your 2 fireballs, and then
That
And then-
toxic deluge thing.
yeah, the thing that the woman did before she left.
Taking Barrack from me was the biggest mistake I've ever made. And I stabbed her with a shitty rapier.
Take it out of her hand and stab it with her.
Well,
No, she his rapier.
Yeah.
Shitty rapier.
She like right when you like begin talking, she's like, we can work something out. We can just between two people we can, and then you just like, well, unless you don't want to, but you can go ahead and just stab her through the chest, and she is, I mean, she was already on her last leg, so she just coughs up blood, and leans forward onto you before collapsing and sliding off of your rapier as she goes down to the ground.
Who are you working for? Well,
I mean, she's bleeding out. Like, you guys could, if you're looking to like stabilize her, you have a few rounds to try.
Can we do a medicine check? Try to bring her up.
Well,
I mean, but we could get some.
I whisper to
answer.
Baldy.
You don't want to?
Well,
Fuck
we
that bitch.
teased her
we'll
that we're
stay
actually
in
gonna
initiative
heal
then
her,
and see
but
what
we're
works
not.
out here. If that's just what you guys want to do.
I'd like to whisper something to Baldy.
Yeah.
Bet she wishes they were kerchiefs
RJ's
this time.
RJ's up next.
Yeah, I'm up next.
Mm-hmm.
She did that on the ship, right? She like used kerchiefs to like.
Blood.
I'm gonna grab the paper.
I thought it was too vulgar to say
Okay.
out loud. So I said.
Do I have to grapple it?
No, it's too small. The
To
resistance.
have to grapple it. It's a valid
I'm
question.
debating. I mean, it's hard to pick up an insect without hurting it,
You want me to do it? I'll grab
Especially
one
when
of
you're
my-
big.
One of my jars.
and especially when it's tiny and when it's in the corner of the room.
I'm
But
fine smushing it.
you're like,
oh,
I don't want to smush it. That's
Yeah.
not my intent. But if we
But
smush it, we smush
I
it.
think you can just be. Combat's over. You're not like in a huge rush here, so I think you can try and pick it up, and
Yeah.
you know it'll just automatically fail its grapple check.
What if I toss you like a jar to like scoop it up in?
I'll hold it in my hand. Because I want to see if it does anything cool.
Okay. Well, nothing happens immediately, but we're gonna see the initiative order. Let's see what else you want to do while you're waiting. While you're holding it.
I'm gonna say, when the guy died, this paper that behaves like a bug came out of him, and now I have it in my hands.
Behave? Wow, that's a big word, buddy.
It was a big word.
Good for you.
Ben. Baldy on deck, then Sif.
I'm gonna hold my action. What's it called? Hold my turn?
Yeah, hold on.
Yeah, hold your turn.
Put a pin in that? Yeah.
Yep. You can decide to go after anyone else's turn.
Yes, sir.
Baldy.
I'm gonna walk up to Corla.
Mhm.
I shoot her.
Damn!
Shooter. Okay, well.
Corla?
Yep.
The dead one.
Yep.
Okay.
So they can't come back up for any reason.
She's dead.
Cool.
Well,
Cool.
actually, she's got one distant throw to go, technically speaking.
Can I roll something?
To what? Finish her off?
Yeah.
If you want to switch to a melee weapon, it would be a guaranteed kill.
Yeah, I'll just pull out a dagger.
Okay. So melee weapons on an unconscious person are automatic crits.
Yep, let's do
So
that.
that's 2 saving throws lost, and she already failed the first one.
Big
so
dog.
she's dead.
Bye bye.
Okay.
Baldy stabs Corla dead.
Ben says to himself. That's
Sif?
not dead.
I'm gonna dash over to one of the cots. I'm tired.
Yeah.
I'd like to use
That's
my
that's a
turn.
desk. The one next to it's the cot. Yeah.
Cots are like all the way over there.
You'd like to use
There's
your
another-
Wait,
There's
no,
three.
no, no,
Oh,
no,
there's
no.
one
I'm
over
sorry.
there.
Thank you. I'm sorry.
I
Forgot
guess the
last
Cladaro.
spell slot.
I guess I'm gonna walk over here and pick up Bearcat.
You pick it up. Are you still wearing your? Are you still attuned to your Runeforge gauntlets?
Let's see why not.
I mean, do you have the attunements? You only have 3 attunement slots. So
Yeah, I don't have anything else.
okay. Okay, then yeah, you pick it up. And it seems just like the last when you last held it.
Are we sure it's Bearcat and not another?
I would ask for an investigation check or something from at this point.
Can I just do it
Cladaro.
right now?
Yeah.
Just to make sure. Yeah.
It is Bearcat. You, as you hold it in your hand once again, it's been a while since you've held it, and unlike most of the magic weapons you've ever seen or just held in your hand, like from anyone else, ones you've enchanted with your runes, the ones that RJ wields when you've just taken a look at them or held them briefly, they've all been magical, and so is Bearcat as well when you had it. Although to the highest degree of anything you've ever held, it is by far the strongest magical item you've ever beheld in your life. And as you pick it up again for the first time, you swear it seems stronger.
Oh, man, I was hoping you say that.
Damn.
Not to get your hopes up. It's not it's not gonna hit harder, or it's not gonna have a higher bonus. But it does feel like it's more of itself, which doesn't entirely make sense to you. But that's just how you kind of feel as you hold it.
Because we're Mount Doom. Ring gets stronger when you're in Mount Doom.
I mean, fuck.
It could be a reward.
Takes us to Virlane, who is bleeding out,
Idiot.
and then it takes us to RJ again. Okay, so the insect in your hand.
Yeah.
You feel pain in your hand. But it's like a very isolated sensation of like when your arm falls asleep, when you're like, or like your leg falls asleep. Like
It's like
it's
tingling?
like tingling. Like it's painful, but not in a like you take damage sort of way.
Sharp, painful bite.
And nothing so painful that you can't like maintain a grip on it, but it's not a comfortable feeling.
Tickly.
Uh-oh.
Why does all the weird stuff happen to you?
My hand, because I'm dumb.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna go like this. Investigate what kind of bug it is.
Okay.
Nature check.
You roll natural 20, no fucking clue.
Yeah, we'll do nature.
Nat 1 minus 1. 0.
Oh yeah, this is a caterpillar.
Guys, I think it's a caterpillar.
It's gonna turn into a moth soon.
I
Or
think it's
into
gonna-
a butterfly.
It's gonna turn into a moth?
I meant butterfly.
Can it turn into a moth?
Sure.
For the
The natural
You
one,
roll
yeah.
a 0.
Can I?
I think it's a caterpillar that'll turn into a moth.
Can I help him investigate?
On your turn, yeah. Oh wait, yeah. So
RJ does turn into birds.
Do you want?
not butterflies?
Do you want anything else to do on your turn, RJ?
Five, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I moved the sword closer to Vera Lane.
Okay.
My
Murderous intent intensifies.
Yes.
You guys look at caterpillar.
Guys, I think this is a caterpillar. And then, like, I go. I move the sword closer to.
Baldy, would you like to go now? Or Ben, would you like to go now?
I would.
I'm never stop doing that. So go ahead.
KRJ, can I take a look at that?
Hold on 1 second.
Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I'm like,
Actually, your turn was next anyway.
yeah.
Hold on
Oh,
1 second.
can I go twice in a row?
I was gonna say, wouldn't he be able
Yeah.
to?
No, your order
permanent.
changes permanently. Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that.
18 plus.
He's like, I know. He's like,
What are you rolling? Nature?
Right?
I mean, what do you want to roll?
Yeah.
Yeah.
maybe Arcana.
Sure. Yeah. So, dirty 20.
320.
I'll take it.
You don't know what this is. However, it's definitely reminiscent of some sort of like centipede or something of that nature. But more specifically, based on its shape and the way its mandibles are designed, and just the general structure of its body, it looks like it's meant to. It reminds you of other varieties of parasitic insects you've seen before.
Ooh.
That's attached to a host and stay there.
No.
But you've never seen one like this.
RJ, do you want to maybe drop that?
Put it in a jar, maybe.
Sure.
Keep friend for later.
Yes.
Toss a jar.
Baldy tossed the jar to you.
Do we have to wait till Baldy's turn?
It's Sif's turn, technically.
No, it's Baldy next.
Yeah, Baldy's.
Oh, okay, sick.
Toss you a jar.
Where'd you get the jar from?
He's got all the
Bag?
honey jars.
Oh, okay.
Empty hum.
Sure.
I brought like
Yeah.
a lot.
Jummy Hars.
I put it in the jar and I
Make a little
close the
hole
jar.
in the thing.
Okay, so when you open your hand up,
Baldy.
when you pull it, it's like attached to your hand,
Yeah.
but it comes off fairly easily.
Okay.
And when it does, that sensation, just like
Would I have to wait till my turn to put it in a jar?
yeah, you would.
Okay.
I guess okay. I forgot about that.
Okay.
So, okay, Sif.
Passed out.
Cladora.
Dude, you're 6 seconds out.
That's so funny.
This is round 6 technically.
Hurt.
I hold my action if I see any movement from Verlaine.
Okay.
I'll attack.
Okay.
The echo.
That brings us to RJ again.
Bonus action, drop the sword right into Verlaine.
Well, it's advantage, so she immediately. Oh, actually, I forgot to roll her destiny throw. Oh, that's cocked ever so slightly. She's still alive.
Damn.
She passed both her death saving throws so far, so she's at 2 successes and 2 failures now.
Oh my god.
I think she's freaking out.
I mean, she's unconscious. She's not freaking out, but she's.
Anyway,
If she was conscious, she'd be freaking out. Ben.
I got a standard action.
Oh yeah.
Put the thing in the jar.
Yeah. And so as you pull it off, that feeling is exaggerated, and it turns from like a hand being numb to like that feeling when like it's really tingling. And you hit it, and like it almost hurts. It gets worse, but you're able to pull it off, and be able to get it in the jar.
I crank it since I'm a giant, like as tight as a motherfucker.
I mean, you risk breaking the jar if you're not careful.
I am careful.
Okay.
But I cranked that bitch.
Okay. Make sure you're being a little careful.
Yeah. Like I'm not like
Okay.
lenning it, but like just a little extra.
I can literally see RJ just
Hulk
being like,
smash.
"I'll tighten this thing."
I kind of thought about that because I thought it'd be funny, but I think in this situation he would have just like a little extra.
Okay.
And I poke a couple with my sword
Okay.
holes in the top so I can breathe.
Okay. Ben.
Yeah.
Does the tingling go away? You said it's when I pull it off.
Yeah. It quickly fades.
I should have left it attached
No.
just to see what happens.
You can put it back on.
Yeah, later. We should heal first. We need a long rest.
Long rest. Yeah.
That's true.
Thank you. What?
I feel like I shouldn't be asleep.
I'm gonna search their belongings.
Beer lanes.
I can't get that far. So the ones that are, I guess, in this room.
Looting.
Weren't you next to RJ to see the bug last turn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't get to Beer Lane from.
Virlane?
Oh, sorry. Okay. So who's body checking?
I'm not checking a body. I'm checking their like. I'm assuming they have some like luggage or a pack or something.
Most in this room there isn't much except for around the desk.
Okay, so I search the desk.
Okay. You discover is your one action. You discover several Thessalonian books lying open on the top of the table, and you open 2 of the drawers and find
70,000 gold.
no. You find some extra clothes, and you find a jar, a glass jar with a.
I said we had a jar the whole time.
Yeah.
You told me.
The jar has holes popped in the top of it, and it has little scraps of parchment inside,
Jesus Christ.
Holy shit.
with similarly written language on it.
What the fuck?
I can't yet, but on my next turn I can.
Baldy.
That's hilarious. They're also in a jar.
Am I wearing gloves, like as a ranger? Would that be part of my... Or would I have a pair?
You probably. I mean, I think I don't see why you wouldn't have a pair of gloves, whether or not you wear them.
Okay, can I put them on? Would that be like a bonus action?
For this situation, so we're not really in combat, sure.
Okay, and then I'm gonna check the dude's body.
The guy with the sword,
Yeah.
the head barricade. Okay. Okay. Well, you don't find Barracat. That's where you've been taken. You find that's not him.
Oh, I've got those guys' skulls outside still.
Yeah, aren't they in the fire pit?
Yeah, I'm burning all the flesh off.
Yeah.
You find he's wearing a breastplate.
Okay.
He's carrying a longbow, similar to yours. His clothing is remarkably fine, which probably isn't too much interest to you, but like it's clearly tailored for him specifically, and stylized in sort of the peacock spirit colors. And you find a second rapier. You find a second rapier. This one seems well made, but of course not nearly as well made as Barracat. You find like 15 gold pieces in his purse.
Purse.
It's a purse, Kay.
Well, his money sack, his coin pouch.
Satchel.
It's a purse, Kay.
And that's really it on him. He doesn't seem to be carrying much. You would expect that most of the stuff, some of his other stuff, like he's not carrying a backpack.
Yeah.
But there's a backpack near the desk.
Okay. Can I try to inspect his neck?
Mm-hmm.
See if there's anything about, like, from the bug that was, like...
Make a investigation check. Or medicine, whichever you prefer.
I'm cutting Vera Lane and Corliss' face off.
I'll do medicine.
Dear God. Please don't.
16.
Why?
I gotta draw the
Medicine.
line there.
You don't find any
I'm gonna leave you.
any indications of something like that
I'm
near,
leaving you
near
guys
his
out
neck,
here.
but you do find some behind his ear.
Okay. Would I think that was where the bug was?
It's a reasonable guess, yeah. Seems to be the right shape and size.
Okay, I think that's it.
Yeah,
For my...
that's about it for your turn anyway. Sif, anything else? Okay.
Still asleep.
Clodaro, again.
I just move one step over this way.
Okay. Virulane dies.
Damn it.
I'm
I
sorry.
wanted to plunge the sword in her.
Natural 2 in the last one. I mean, your turn's next, so you can synchronize the death if you'd like.
Well, that takes us out of combat, right?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It's mostly just, Clodaro said it sounded like he might want to stabilize her, so that's why I kept us in combat.
All right.
I mean, it would.
That's a 2-hour combat.
That was a 2-hour combat.
Yeah.
Do you want to take a break real quick and then?
Yeah, it's
I'd love to take it over.
I got
Okay.
Oh.
Bringing her back to life, but not actually do it.
Class leveled bad guys are difficult to run.
Yeah. That was a lot for you, especially when it's like, yeah, they're not all barbarians or they're not all.
Yeah, they're all the same thing. Yeah, a rogue,
I'll find you, you dumb bitch.
a rogue, a bard,
A fighter,
a fighter, and you don't know what she was necessarily.
probably a warlock. No, a sorcerer. Would be my guess.
Sif. I go to bed.
I don't really blame her.
I'm hurt.
Yeah, she real hurt.
Pretty good.
Pretty fucking good.
Wait, we're not on break.
Oh. We resume in our adventure. Up to something else, but that would be giving away things.
You go, big dog.
Thanks.
We're on combat. What would you all like to do?
I'm gonna look through Corla's belongings on her person, search her
Okay.
thoroughly.
And then hook
Thoroughly.
her back up to your body. Carry her around.
Weekend at Bernie's.
Go make a investigation check.
That's brutal.
I might cut her hands off and keep them.
14.
-1. 13.
I love that.
You find very little on her. You find
Your babies.
you do find an unspent potion. You find her a different pair of stud leather that you her masterwork kukri.
What is that? Cookery?
Kukri. It's like it's a
Kniffy.
it's a knife. Yeah.
I stir out for my sleep.
I give Sif the masterwork kukri.
What was the first item on?
And
What was that first item?
Unused potion.
Unused potion.
yeah.
Magic guys, take a look at this potion.
Yes.
Was there one? Was there?
Nothing
Get it
else on
together.
her. There, you would also see like a pile of belongings on the floor in the back room. That looks like they would belong to her. You can search that as well if you'd like.
Yeah, I'll search through that.
Searching through those, you don't find much else. It seems like
14. What's the first?
she lost most of her possessions at some point recently, and hasn't reacquired much since the last time you saw her.
Okay.
But you do find like one spare change of
Where's
clothes,
that
some loose provisions, some food,
India.
and like not much else.
Bullshit.
Yep.
They spell Gokuri.
Kukri.
I rolled a 14 on that potion.
14. You're able to discern that it's a
Oh, that's sweet.
healing potion.
Kind.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. I want
It's
to
a minister work, so it's a +1.
It's a Legolas or
whatever the worst one is.
oh, Masterwork. Is
I think it's 2d4 plus 2 or something.
Eric, here.
2d4 plus 2.
Here's another potion healing. Put it in the.
Can I have it? No. I do keep it though.
Okay.
Okay. While RJ is looking through Corla's things, what are the rest of you doing?
how long does a human take?
Short rest.
Short rest, yeah.
We're gonna long rest here after.
Yeah. I'm gonna check out what Verlaine's got on her body
I'll help him with
Okay.
the. Well, no, I
Thoroughly.
was looking
Yeah,
at
you're
this
looking
stuff.
through.
thoroughly with advantage.
And I'm gonna start.
I'm looking through other stuff.
I'm gonna start inspecting the books on the desk. Casting them.
Okay, well, investigation or what would that be?
Investigation, yeah.
13.
Okay. You find a masterwork dagger.
Big dog.
A potion that does not look like the other one. A spent potion that she consumed during the battle. Arcana?
Yeah, 16 on the potion.
Yeah. It is a potion of Eagle's Splendor.
Eagle's Splendor.
Yeah. It's look up. I think it's enhance ability. Like enhance space ability. When I hear that, I always think enhance ability like as one word. Yeah, but specifically, there's like different versions of it you can cast. This one's for charisma.
You touch a creature and bestow upon it a magical enchantment. Choose one of the following effects. Target gains effect until the spell ends. Bear's endurance, but it was Eagle's Splendor, you said?
Yeah.
Target has advantage on charisma checks.
I mean, it was a shitty health potion that I got from Pearl.
Alright, there you go.
No, I'm kidding.
Alright.
Complaining.
I was not complaining. I was stating a fact.
That's for Ben then.
No, I don't have to take it. I was just kidding.
Still give it to you.
it actually-
you're the charisma guy,
That's
so
true.
But doesn't it kind of make sense for anyone else to have it because my charisma
That's
is already
also
high?
true.
That's what I was thinking. Hey, Stiff, you kind of suck.
Yeah. Well, right now, potion of
Eagle Splendor.
Eagle Splendor. We have it.
For me?
Masterwork dagger.
Quite frankly, we'll probably talk about it if we
Yeah.
She's already.
Like split it
We'll,
differently
we'll be in a
later.
situation like we're about to go in this room.
Right.
You drink this potion.
It was a
you're
masterwork kukri, is that what you said?
Go shred.
Go shred.
We're not gonna be popping that shit in the middle of battle.
Did you get all this stuff that was on
Fearling?
Yeah.
I mean, it was Eagle Splendor, Masterwork Dagger, Spent Potion so far, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
What else do you find? You find her wearing that she underneath her clothes she had leather armor, plus 1 leather armor specifically,
Wow.
I've been.
and a assortment of valuable jewelry that you think would probably sell well.
Throw it in the bag of holding.
Do I want the leather armor? I thought I already had studded leather.
This is
This
plus
is like a
plus one.
And I will say those of you in the room, you do see in both rooms. It seems that like spread around are open books and pages, all in Thessalonian, with like more recent notes, handwritten presumably by Virlane or this other woman, with like notes and some margins. They were clearly researching something by the looks of it.
I bet you Baraka would like to read these books.
You sure? Yeah. I think we should collect some. Maybe the ones on the desk that might be out. Maybe they're more important.
I think all
Do you want to read?
all these
something?
desks.
Should we try to
All these
just
books.
collect as much stuff
Did
as
you
out?
need to, like, understand
That
language?
is out.
On the top?
It's a lot
I
of
haven't
books. You can't do that though.
Can I look around the room? Like,
It's probably
20
4
books.
dozen books.
4 dozen. Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Plus we got those papers that
It's
we
call it
sold.
50 books, honestly, but
My AC 15.
We got those.
Will it fit in the bag?
I have 17.
Oh shit.
can I look around the room and see if there's like any?
how much is an encyclopedia weigh? Like
Yeah,
just one of them.
majority of the time
Then
I'm
we'll put it up at
understanding
50.
this.
Let's see if it's in the bag.
Sure.
Is there any signs of like that can tell what they were working on?
Yes, there are some notes not written in Thessalonian. Are you? Is that what you're investigating?
Yeah, I
for
want
You
your-
said
to look
50?
around.
Yeah.
51.
I wanted to look around.
I'm
the
gonna
room.
use the light end of what this
That's
says.
not all of them are stick encyclopedias, so that's fair.
118 pounds of books. How much stuff? How much does the bag of holding hold? 500.
I cast Fireball.
Sure.
Burn the box.
Yeah, but
Okay,
yeah, you're spending your time investigating these books and their notes and things like that, Eric.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is Summit? You said it's not Thessalonian. Is it in common or?
The notes are like the notes in the margins and like the handwritten stuff that they wrote is in common, but all the books themselves are in Thessalonian.
Heard.
How much stuff do
Thank
we
you.
have in the bag of holding?
Quite a
right now?
bit.
I do a vague like check before we collect all the books together,
On what?
like to see like what was being written in the margins.
That's what Eric's doing too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you start by looking through Virlane's stuff. So I'm gonna give Clodaro the first
Yeah. That's fine.
investigation into these.
As well as the notes, or like, because the notes are in the books, right? So it's one and the same. To investigate the books is to investigate the notes.
Yeah,
and vice
basically,
versa. Okay. Thank you.
Well, it's mostly just to investigate the notes because the books are in Thessalonian and no one can read that at the moment. Without you, like, yeah, you can do it if you want to. But,
Yes, sir.
Why don't you do that?
I will, but when he's done.
Um,
You know, like when his physical speaking turn is done.
You see, like in the margins of one of the books, that says it seems to be like her translating what it says, and it's like part of a sentence. But you see, intrepid souls can run the gauntlet of fury to gain the favor of rune lords of wrath, be they living or dead. and then sort of written as like a note to herself. Would this favor allow us to consult with the videos? If so, his lingering presence in the forlorn sepulchres may aid immensely in opposing Elasnist.
Opposing Elasnist.
Who's the Bidius?
The one that was before Elasnist.
Seems like if we beat this
That
gauntlet,
was one of the names that the Sortians mentioned when she appeared to you guys. Sorry, go ahead.
seems I say out loud. It seems like if we beat this gauntlet, we were just in. Maybe we can gain some respect of the Thessalonian gods. I don't know. We gotta bring this to Bracco.
How much shit do we have in the bag of holding? We might have to take your metal parts out of it that we've been carrying around. You gotta make a new robot and a new bomb anyway while we rest.
There's 65 items in it.
Are any of them... Does the combined weight of them weigh over 380 pounds? What do you think?
Probably not.
Is it raining? Did you guys hear that?
It's mostly
I
cloudy.
think that's
The air
fair.
vent.
Yeah, that's my it's quite loud.
Sorry.
I don't
And
know.
it squeaks sometimes.
There's a lot of things that are NA or question marks. There's about 150 pounds of recorded.
You do feel like Eric, and you would all figure this out if you looked at the books eventually, but Eric, since he started, Cladaro, that there's definitely more information to glean from all this information.
Yes.
It would just take time, a couple hours, to see if you can learn anything else.
There's lots of information here.
Let's just throw them in the bag of holding and then give them to Bracco.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, if we take a long rest, I'd like to maybe read through it. If
Yeah.
there could be some information that
It's
could
pertinent.
be pertinent that we could use now.
Don't you have to build a robot during your long rest?
Mm-hmm. Well, he could have just raised him.
Wait, I can go and hold on.
Don't you need to build a robot during your long rest?
You weren't rolling death saving throws for him during the remainder of combat. He's dead.
He was dead before too. He'll come back.
That's true. You could remake him new with the cool parts outside from that big clawed motherfucker. Clawed.
Oh yeah. That. Are all the notes in the books, or are there like
I'm gonna
Go ahead, Jake.
close this door while they're doing that.
And Ben, were you asking about notes?
Are all the notes in the margins of the books?
There's some on scrap pieces of paper as well.
Okay. And those are in Thessalonian or common?
A mix, but there's quite a bit in common.
Okay. Then
Glean, my boy.
yeah, I guess I'll read what I can of that without casting comprehend language yet.
Okay, that'll take you some time, a couple of hours to do. But they seem to, at a brief glance, you're able to discern that they were looking into trying to find a specific kind of spell. That's what I would say. Just a cursory glance. There's a lot of like diagrams of different glyphs and notations on other spells that do certain things, and trying to find the common thread between them and what they may have been trying to get to. It'll take some time.
How long has it been since we last long rested?
Maybe an hour, right? Did you
No,
guys?
short
short
rest.
rested.
Short
Oh, you only
rested.
short rested there. Where was the place you guys last long rested?
We long rested before we went in.
By the incense.
No, that was we didn't rest after the.
And you would have long rested
What is
before
that
you guys
gate
started
by
drinking
the
the gate
furnace?
water, right?
We went
social.
outside, long rested after that. Then we came in, did the water,
Yeah, teleported.
teleported, fought that guy, fought those guys, fought these guys, went through all that.
So you're asking how many hours it's been?
Yeah. I think we short rested after we fought the guy with the diamonds, because that's when they reappeared and I scooped it up.
It's probably been like 4 or 5 hours. Not a lot. It took you maybe 2 to 3 hours to clear the water. You teleported. You fought. You investigated a bit. You fought again. You long rested, so that's an extra hour. And then,
Short rest.
yeah.
And then
I get
those
why you
guys-
can't just like long rest whenever you want, but like if a couple people like if they were near death, wouldn't you be able to like sleep for 8 hours probably?
Yeah, resting doesn't necessarily mean that you sleep, I guess.
Right.
If you would be tired, I guess, yeah, you'd sleep. But, yeah, you basically just, like, take a bunch of time to just recover.
So we can do that at any time then.
Yeah. I always hated that rule.
Yeah.
I guess more specifically, I've always hated how the game is not balanced around actually being able to clear everything in one long rest period. Like how could you possibly clear all of this dungeon and not long rest somewhere and then
Yeah.
not have to run into a long rest before you have to clear the rest of it again? Like,
Right.
So,
Or it'd be cool if there was some fairly common spell or something at least that could like
yeah.
we have HP, we lost spell slots, there's a multitude of things. Bardic
Well, I'll say-
Inspiration.
I'll probably change this later. But we'll say that you need to be it needs to be at least 8 hours since you woke up from the last long rest before you can begin taking your next one.
Okay. That's kind of what I was
So if you started right now, your long rest would take, what, 11 hours
Yeah.
or so? 'Cause you would wait 3 hours and actually be able to like settle down and sleep.
As far as I'm concerned, that'd be worth it.
I'm
It's
fine
fine,
doing
yeah.
that. We can read through the books while we're waiting.
Yeah, we can read through the books. We can try to just investigate as much as we can.
Yep. And there's also more books on the guy's desk out here where
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ben was investigating.
Yeah, we check it out.
And I'm assuming, Ben, when you were asking about the margins of the notes and things like that, you were talking about the books in this back room here with that Cladara was looking into. Because there's also books on the desk you start looking at earlier.
Clad was coming out here to look at the books on the
Oh, he
desk.
was?
Yeah.
Crap, I missed that.
Let's,
Well, we'll say who's gonna look into the books that? Oh, you did.
I looked at books here.
Okay, so
Y'all were looking at-
Baldy, you find the books and everything I've mentioned so far.
Okay.
Cladaro, since he went out there, and then Ben, you were out there as well, looking at his books in the first room, the outer room. You find let's grab this. You find that there's like a distinct, two distinct things that this person seems to have been investigating.
Based on the notes I'm reading?
Based on like the organization of the notes and the fact that one pile of them seems to be largely concerned with well, you can't read the text, but you do see sketches and drawings that remind you of what you might find in a tailor's
Taylor's?
tailor's like a tailor's workshop. You see
Okay.
like mannequins drawn with different types of clothing and dresses and tunics and all kinds of different clothing, and the books in that pile seem to be basically they have lots of illustrations of different kinds of clothing. The other pile seems to be concerned with perhaps Both of you make intelligence checks, please. Great.
20, dirty.
Dirty 20? 3. At first glance, both of you think that these are this is some sort of some sort of research into perhaps the history of the written language itself, that Vaseline language itself, like how you can sort of trace the different letters of the alphabet back from their sources and things like that. But Cladoro, you recognize the styling of many of the runes are very similar to what you've seen RJ use.
Hey, big dog.
I take a look at them.
You see these?
They remind you of the book you once saw a long time ago when you started using your rune giant abilities.
These feel like giant runes.
I wonder.
Can I investigate further?
Yes,
History?
but this will be the kind of thing that would take you a couple of hours.
Yeah. That's fine.
Yeah. So you're spending your couple of hours for the long rest on those runes. What's everyone else doing?
Has it been an hour since my robot died?
Well, it's coming up on an hour probably.
Yeah, I'm gonna quickly amend it.
Okay.
Or do it within the hour.
Oh, I assumed you would. Yeah. But yeah, what are you all doing in the even including up to the short rest here? So you're investigating the books and long resting presumably.
Yeah, and on top of that, I'd like to search. So you said there was some other personal items in here?
In the hallway or in
in
in there.
in this room?
Yeah, there were the sort of the man's
Famous,
belongings.
yeah.
Whose name you wouldn't really know.
They called it out.
Oh, they did? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. They did. That was last session.
Yeah.
I'd
I'd like to look through those as well.
Yeah, you definitely do that, but you don't find necessarily much of worth. A lot more fine clothing. This, you'd probably find. Well, actually, you would find some money in his backpack.
How many backpacks can a person carry?
Usually one.
Look up world record.
2.
Backpack carried by one person.
That's it. Okay, 10 gold pieces.
Oh.
Can you add that to the? Did you add the jewels we found on?
Yeah, I got
their
those.
list? 10 gold pieces.
Assortment of valuable jewelry.
Yeah. The valuable jewelry is from Verlaine, and then the 10 gold pieces is from him, and he has fine clothes. Like how many fine clothes?
Who's this from?
Three sets of fine clothing.
Do you,
So like
I'm
3
ass-
outfits.
who was looking at the clothing
Books.
The clothing book, was that both of them? Or
They
was
they,
one of
they
them?
were both sort of looking through that stuff. Yeah.
Does this look like any of those clothes he was drawing?
Does it? We got a roll.
Yes.
No.
Roll for fashion.
His clothes. None of the clothes that RJ holds up look to match the sketches you've seen so far. However, the coloring does.
Can I investigate if there's any like magicalness to it?
Yeah.
Is that Arcana?
Yep.
I believe it's a 19. Yeah.
You don't detect any you don't see any sources of magic as you're looking through these clothes.
Put them in. They're worth some money anyway. Throw them in the bag.
I got them recorded.
Okay, so what are you guys doing for the hours that are coming up here?
I'm collecting my metal parts off the ground and I start making a new bomb. This one's gonna be better than ever.
Hell yeah!
I hope.
I hope.
Okay.
You don't need to activate it by opening it.
Anyone else? Do anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna just investigate the rooms to see just I don't know, hidden bookcase levers or anything. Just see if I catch anything out of place in these two rooms.
Make an investigation check.
9.
You only have a +1 to your investigation.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
You do not find anything indicating like a secret passage or something of that nature. Or a secret bookshelf or hidden storage or anything like that.
Can I roll one more time?
Nah, no.
Okay.
Ben, what are you doing? And Sif. No.
We're gonna be sitting here.
I guess.
You can see her.
Well, because it's so during the long rest, can you use spell slots that you had from before the long? Like, it's
We
at
have
the
3
end of
hours.
the long rest.
3 hours before the long rest. If you
Oh, I thought we were already in the long rest. I
No.
mean, I heard the 11-hour
Yeah.
part. I just thought we were past those 3 hours. Okay, until then, well, I have 2 comprehend language spots, and it's an hour, right? So I could use them back to back for 2 of the 3 hours.
Yeah.
To comprehend as much of. I guess I'll look at Damel's stuff. So the clothing.
Which pile?
And then the other one was.
Well, I guess the other one RJ's looking into.
Yeah, I'm
But-
looking at the one with the giant runes on it.
Okay, yeah, I'll do the ones. The clothing
The
ones.
clothing ones. We'll say you spend an hour. It's like one casting of the spell, looking into the clothing books, and between his notes in Thessalonian, and what's contained in the books, which seems to be a sort of document, sort of a history of the different styles of Thessalonian, the Thessalonian elites over and how they change over over time periods. You just think this guy was really into fashion. He was here perhaps researching what they wore and how to mimic it because he just really liked it. And this sort of lines up with the extra clothing he had and how he was dressed, and even in the fight. That just seems to have been what he was looking into while I was here.
Damn. I mean, this dude might have gone along.
RJ is looking into the runes, and what do we have you roll before when you were looking through Thessalonian things? Just your efficiency or something like that?
I thought it was expertise, but I can't remember.
Oh, yeah.
But when did we do? Was that for the mace?
I think it was. I think it was. Yeah, I think it was for the maybe it was for the mace. Yeah, probably. You were in that room.
Then it must have been for the mace, because
Um,
it was to identify whether I understood what the ruins were. And you were like, these seem... That's when I found out they seemed based on giant.
giant
It
runes.
was based on
Thessalonian,
that, yeah.
Roll a intelligence check and add your intelligence plus your roll, of course, and then also add your proficiency.
So +2, -1, +3. 12.
12. Let's see. You're not able to make a lot of these. They definitely are. They definitely resemble the runes you know,
Mm-hmm.
but they seem to be.
I mean, I can read and write giant, but they're
Yeah.
not giant. They're Thessalonian.
Yeah, which is
Okay.
the only reason you're able to just even try this
Mhm.
is that there's like some overlap.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. based on conversations with Allie and how much overlap there is between Yiddish and German, it'd be kind of like that. Like there's some overlap there in the words, but like I don't actually know Yiddish, so it'd be very difficult for me to actually read it. But you get pieces, and those pieces you get are basically runes unlike the ones that you saw last time. There's some overlap. You do like see the runes that you've used in here in these books when you look through this over the course of a couple hours, but you also find ones you don't recognize, and effectively, with enough research into these, you believe that there are undiscovered runes you could sort of take advantage of in these books, which would play into your class and perhaps give you different options to choose as you grow your abilities. But you would need to basically do more digging and maybe get some help.
And this is a singular book that has this, or is this like...
It's a collection of books.
Okay.
It also includes things like fighting styles and tactics used by illustrations of Roman soldiers positions and things like that, military tactics, things like that.
Like not so many I couldn't fit them in my backpack, or like too many to put in my backpack?
You could fit them in your backpack. It'd be brimming. It'd be like you wouldn't be able to fit much else in there. But yeah, there's probably a good dozen books on this subject.
I mean, I'm gonna keep reading them until for that 3 hours, and then start.
Just show me your foot.
Can you explain a little bit further what you mean? Like, okay, I got the Yiddish German like crossover part, but then you were like, the ones that he doesn't recognize, he could use to his advantage.
He knows what I mean.
Oh, gotcha.
And if you want to ask him about that, you can. But
okay.
Like in character.
I guess as of right now, I'd still be studying too, so
Okay.
I'll do that later. Maybe we'll have a conversation about what we learned.
I learned nothing.
Interesting. You just see me go, Ooh, also...
Reading glasses?
It's like playing I Spy.
Who is the bug? You have the bug?
I have the bug.
Okay.
I'm putting it in my backpack. Where's that other jar of
Those are the
things?
best.
Is it like, did you like put it on the desk or were you
I
holding onto it?
kind of want to still look at the bug.
Maybe you guys just found it in there. No one actually said
Yeah, I think I would have set it on the desk.
Sit one of the desk?
The other jar I found in the desk
Okay.
during combat still.
It's sitting there then.
Yeah.
Make a investigation check.
Zero.
The jar is clearly full of dead bugs.
Did they just...
They don't move. They're in there. They're clearly just what you have in your jar, just dead because they're not moving.
Is that
Can I
like...
take the jar that he found and look at it?
If he lets you, yeah.
Can I?
You gonna put it in a fucking mouth again?
No.
I'm gonna hit you really hard if you do.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm
Put the live one back in my backpack.
what?
I had them both out.
Yeah.
And I put the live one back in my backpack.
I wanted to look at the live one.
No, you said the one we found. We found a
The
jar
I meant
of
the
dead
bug
ones.
we found.
Oh.
I wanted to look at the live one.
You can look with your eyes and not your hands.
It's in a jar. I can't
You can
tell.
look with your eyes.
You can
and
look.
not
You
your
can make a
hands.
roll as good.
Okay, I'm gonna do
He has the...
an animal handling check, please.
You can do nature or arcana.
I'll do nature.
Okay. But you're gonna get different information because he rolled nature earlier and rolled well.
He did roll.
I think he rolled like a 20 or 21.
It was, close to it.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll do arcana.
Okay.
19.
19.
Put the dead ones back in your backpack.
Ben, did you share any information that you discovered?
Probably not yet, other than maybe like just like, wow, this book's mostly about fashion. You know,
about the
sort of
bug.
thing.
Parasite. Being parasitic.
Probably not yet. I think I would be pretty entrenched in trying to learn as much as I could.
Okay. Okay. Roll me a check for me as well, then, Baldy. Two sides of this problem.
You said
this
nature
question.
as well.
Yeah.
17.
17. Okay. You're able to discern basically most of what Ben had discovered as well, as far as the physical attributes of this bug. However, some of the things that it does don't line up with the natural world. Specifically, the fact that the camouflage on its body it changes and morphs, which Ben would have noticed, but not really been able to make heads or tails of without an Arcana check. And effectively, you were able to identify this as a magical parasitic creature. Based on its camouflage, you think that it finds its home, perhaps maybe when not on a host, in books, waiting for perhaps a victim. The other jar that RJ holds, you believe, would be not sustainable long term, based on the fact that this insect's parasitic, but a place where it would be more comfortable hiding in, as it reminds it of books that it might find its home or be waiting in. As for the insect itself, you think that you've heard of ones much more like it, I suppose. You've heard of ones like it, and they would attach themselves to their victim's nervous system. They look to attach to the person either somewhere on pieces of like around the brain or on the spine. This is where they like to rest. And these specifically grant their hosts some kind of knowledge, but come at the cost of usually interfering with your brain in some way related to the knowledge they grant you. And it really depends on what the knowledge
I
is.
tell everyone, literally everyone, this information except RJ.
Wow.
So you go around whispering to everybody?
No. I'm just
Okay.
kidding. I'm just kidding.
RJ puts the bug on his head.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, no, I'll tell everyone, but
I'll dump it in the other jar with the
yeah.
papers.
Okay.
And close that up and put that on my backpack.
It immediately like nestles in there, and now you have trouble sort of finding it, unless you like have to like shake it a little and try and like find which one's the bug, because it blends in pretty well.
Goes back.
See, I didn't want to do anything wrong. I just wanted to look, buddy.
This time.
Hey. I will get you a big shiny gem.
Not one that's magic. It makes liquid eldritch horror monsters come around.
Okay.
It also, you think the bug also, over longer periods of time, it may begin. In its nature, it tries to learn more, effectively absorb more knowledge, and in the process of
Goes
doing
by
this,
book by book.
it can cause people it's a host on to forget things that it once knew. Not usually like huge time periods, but usually like maybe things maybe adjacent to what its knowledge is about. It's sort of a weird sort of situation. And
Knowledge
of course,
is power.
removing the bug, it takes all the knowledge with it that it gains, that it grants.
So that which it grants, but also what the host forgets.
Yeah.
And the host has neither.
The host would lose the knowledge granted by the bug,
Um,
as well as the knowledge that it already lost that the bug took.
Shit. Weird bugs.
Yeah, he's pretty cool though.
Might come in handy.
Wait, so you told that to RJ and you didn't put it on your neck? Or because you were joking about it?
Yeah,
okay.
I was just joking.
Okay, make sure.
Yeah, no, I did. That was just a joke, but I did tell everyone.
tell everyone.
Yes.
And then RJ, Jakob joked about how RJ immediately put it on his neck,
Okay.
which was, I knew it was a joke because you didn't tell him, but then you were telling him, and then I was double checking.
You should have
No,
checked
I'm
it out.
not yet.
Not yet.
I do. RJ is fascinated by the idea because he thinks that guy did a rune that I didn't know. Maybe this bug
Has that
gives
information.
me extra runes in a dumb way,
Maybe.
which I'm sure it has nothing to do with. I'm sure it has to do with Thessalonian, but RJ equates. He did something that I couldn't do.
Yeah,
this
right.
bug must have been a part of it.
Right.
And
Yeah, I get that. What happened to the
I'm
fighter? Go ahead.
I'm gonna walk over to the bookshelves, take some books, and like.
So there are no bookshelves. in
Oh
these rooms.
well. Books that he's not looking through
Sure.
actively. Just try to see if there's any other of these things.
But we haven't like.
Make an investigation check.
Because
Baldy
he's
did.
standing by.
Baldy
13.
looted him during combat.
You don't see any.
I didn't
Thing
quite
that-
catch. Oh
You
yeah.
don't see any
'cause I
extra
was in
bugs
the
fall
notes.
out or anything
Okay,
like that.
I'll send it to you guys.
Okay. I think that's it for me.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna long rest here.
Okay.
Anyone else?
Anyone else do anything?
Did everybody detect magic? Right? I think I'll just detect magic on both rooms, just for fun.
You don't find anything that you guys haven't already. You guys went through all three bodies. There isn't anything that is magical that I haven't already. Oh, actually. No, yeah, there isn't anything else magical that you haven't already discovered. So you do find new sources, but they're things like the potion of Eagle Splendor, the healing potion, stuff like that.
When we first walked in, wasn't it at least the outer room sort of decorated like foresty kind of?
Yeah, yes, there were like pieces of the carved, colored them to make it look like trees. Carved colored like stone and glass that were carved to look like trees, like a mural on the walls, and even there's those circles on the map. There are long dead and rotted potted plants that were
Oh yeah, that's right.
that have long since died without any
Can I-
nutrition.
Thousands of years, yeah.
Right. Can I investigate the decorations and I guess even the dead plants to like try and understand the original intent and purpose of them?
Like past making the room look like a forest.
Yeah.
Yeah, could make a
Tchotchke check.
no. Well, it's not necessarily an investigation check. It's more of like a knowledge check to see if you can piece things together.
Right.
So, yeah, make a nature or a history check. I think would be the best things for this.
Oh, nat 20.
Not 20.
Yeah.
That really sucks because there isn't much to figure out.
Damn! I was like, there's either going to be nothing or I'm just going to unlock everything.
Like, figure that out.
These trees look like they mimic the foliage of the forest outside of Hill Mountain. They don't look like they're trying to mimic some faraway location. You think that the person that worked here maybe just was tired of being stuck underground for hours most days.
Yeah, right. I mean, in a way, that sort of helps by completely taking it out of the equation.
Yeah, it does.
Like, oh, this isn't foreign.
Like you don't detect any like hidden like runes or magic embedded or
Yeah.
anything really past the physical look and appeal of it.
Yeah, this room is sick.
All right.
Is everyone good for the long rest?
Yeah, I'm gonna read my book for part of it.
Okay. There's so many books going around.
My book.
I know.
Bunk.
Yeah.
Bunk.
I'll take the first and last watch because I only need 4 hours.
I mean, for 2 hours, I guess I'm keeping watch as well.
And I will read my book while I'm keeping watch. The rune books.
Sorry. I'm thinking there's a piece of popcorn tooth from last night, I think. That apparently has been there this whole time. The hours pass and you don't hear anything from outside the rooms. And you're going to take a long rest.
What was that?
Am I imagining it?
Okay. August.
Okay. Yay, we're long rested.
In the hours that you are taking watch and looking through your runes, you basically aren't going to be able to make much more headway without like having someone help you translate things. You don't know what these runes do, how they might be applied, or activated, or triggered. What the runes you do have? Where are they? Like, are they on your body? Or are they on your?
Yeah, so the way it works is it has to be something I'm carrying or holding or on my person. So I like to think of the stone rune and the storm rune on my armor and the fire rune I have in all my weapons.
Okay. Yeah, so the ones you're finding, you don't necessarily know where the best place to apply them are.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, your best guess would be to just start putting random runes on random things and hoping that they work at some point. Whereas before, the assistance you got was able to guide the ones you know now.
Yeah, sure.
Trying to be vague for backstory reasons, but
For sure. The way I'd like to work it is if it's invoked on an attack, it's on a weapon. If it's invoked as a reaction, it's on my...
yeah. And with these runes that you're reading,
Yeah, I don't know if they're either way. Yep.
Yeah.
Sure. Can I also use... Well, no. I didn't say that.
Okay, but you guys wake up. Or stop resting, however you want to put it.
You can understand languages, right?
I can.
I got some books we'll take a look at after we're done with this. I'm curious about some of these runes.
I take the feather out of my cap and I put it on the other side of my cap. Not wing cap.
All right.
Well, were you gonna mutilate their corpses any further? As you mentioned, you might.
I do kind of want to take Corla's hands.
We got plenty of jars.
I'm not giving him
Fuck it.
any
I'm
jars.
taking Corla's hands. And
I'm not giving him any jars
Out of
for that.
spite,
Fuck
because he
yeah.
would give you the bug.
He's
he
already got
picked
two.
up.
One's got a bug in it. The other one's empty. So
Well,
I
yeah,
do have
that's
an
true.
extra-
You did
Yeah,
have
an
an
extra
jar.
Would her hands fit in a jar?
her hands, yeah, probably.
Okay, I cut them off and I put them in the empty jar.
Wonderful.
I put that in my
Goddamn.
backpack.
I pull a blanket off of the bed and I put it over just her corpse.
That's
I
not
didn't
why
say
I didn't
anything.
give him a jar. I just think that was fucked up.
What?
Just
Oh no, I
ripping
know.
off
No.
the
I didn't rip them off. I cut them off.
I feel differently after my near-death experience. I feel differently about death. I'm not saying that should affect you. I'm just saying that's what my character's
Giants
doing.
like bones.
That's cool, dude. I think it's actually a very funny dynamic and interesting dynamic.
I'm not gonna crush them into powder yet to make bread, but that might come at some point.
Very rich calcium broad.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right. What do you guys want to do?
Bone meal, if you will.
Yeah.
I guess we further investigate the rest,
Upstairs.
and then maybe work on the gauntlet down the
You want to go
road.
back down the gauntlet or just do more of this?
Finish up
More of
here,
this.
like,
Yeah. Okay.
So here we are.
Can we?
Which way you go?
Do we go this way, or this way?
Hey,
I go this way.
Okay.
I'll follow that.
Bonk.
You can move. Actually, hold
I'm
on.
stealthing the
Hold on.
fuck out.
I
I'm
gotta check. Cause been some team.
I'm gonna use my level 4 spell right away.
Fireball.
Yeah. Man, I missed that.
19 stealth. Tums.
I got some in the cabinet with my plates.
Cool.
Middle shelf, left side.
Cool. Middle left shelf side.
Okay, I think that's fine. Okay, so you can. Yeah, you can move the paper to sort of reveal that area. As you open the door. Yeah.
To another room exactly the same.
I'm back. Sorry. What?
As you approach the end of that hallway where it opens up.
Here.
Yeah, so who's leading?
Are you going first, Baldy?
Mm-hmm.
I'll go second.
You. One square back from where you are, you don't have to move them all, but like one square, yeah. From there, Baldy. On your right hand side, sitting behind the desk.
We're all one.
I stealthed, so I peeked my head.
I didn't hear you say that. Did you say that?
He
Yes,
did
I
say
rolled
that.
a.
Okay,
I
I'm
rolled
just
a
saying
19.
I didn't hear you say that. I
Okay,
didn't say
yeah.
you didn't say it. Okay, what's your stealth?
19.
Okay, hold on. Oh wait, that's why I can't find it.
I'll go talk
The
to him.
Thessalonian god. It's a dragon.
So you go into the next room.
Number 20.
There's a guy at the desk. That's all
You
I know
rolling
so
at
far.
20?
Well,
There's something. He didn't not roll a nat 20.
oh wait,
How many of those tums do you normally take?
just one usually, but you can't take two. It's bad.
I think you OD'd on Tums.
If you
It's
put
a
it on
good
a
thing I
pull,
didn't take these other two that I put in my pocket.
if you put it in a pulled
All right,
pork
this is what
slider,
you
it
see
negates it.
sitting at the desk.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. I back up. I tell everyone to back up, and I go up to my boy Clad.
Good evening.
I go, hey buddy. I think there's someone in there you might want to meet.
Why? Do I want to meet him?
Yeah, probably.
Who would I know here?
Mom?
No. It's just knowing you know. I just think something that would pertain to you.
So it's cool if I just walk in there?
You can take the lead.
If you want to take the lead, you can. Preferably with your robot.
Yeah, I was gonna say probably. I walk out, I guess, then around the corner with my robot in front of me.
Okay, well, pass this to Eric.
Dude sitting at the desk reading.
He's not reading actually.
He's not reading?
He's his arms are just down on the arms of the chair, and he's just staring straight forward, unmoving.
Good evening, sir.
I say he.
I walk
It's-
to the end of the hall.
You walk to the end as well.
Like, not in with them, like
No.
just
Yeah, I'm still
Enough to see.
behind.
not even to see him, just to see them.
He sort of like turns back. That's it.
That was gonna be more.
Well, this guy's kind of boring. Can I look?
Oh, I'm so ready.
Did a quick glance, but can I recognize like the framework of his this construct? and
Yeah, make
The
your
origins of
your
it?
tinkering check with intelligence.
18.
I mean, it's definitely a Thessalonian make. It looks like it's built to serve. It's definitely built. Like it. It's definitely built to be a combatant. Like it looks like it is built to fight. What else would you be able to figure out here? Other than that, I mean, other than that, you would assume that it has different construct traits.
Okay.
Can I come in?
It seems fine. Is it? Did it acknowledge me at all?
It looked at you when you walked in.
It looked at me.
After he greeted him, I think specifically.
Yeah.
And at this point, as you guys, the rest of you are, I guess RJ especially here, I'll post the picture in Discord.
Hell yes.
Pretty cool.
Ooh. Cool.
Is it in files?
Yeah.
Pretty fucking dope.
And it does carry a weapon clasp in its hand, sort of. I should mention this before. Like maybe it's on the desk, you wouldn't necessarily see it right away. A hatchet between its hands, horizontally, like over its lap.
Does it have a book in its hand?
It does not.
No.
It is in the picture,
Yeah, okay.
but it is not currently holding a book.
It's got that cool open stuff.
It does look like the opening in its chest is intended to accept a book, Cladaro. It's like book sized. If that makes any sense.
He has a book slot on his belly. Huh.
He's hungry for knowledge.
What's your purpose here?
It doesn't say anything.
Take me to your Thessalonian leader.
Ooh.
I kind of nudge the robot and I go, translate.
That's perfect.
That's
Sif, go grab a book real quick from the other room.
We got them all in the bag of holding.
Toss me the shittiest book we got. The one you don't care about.
I should also mention that as you guys enter the room, you can reveal that way. Yeah,
This
well, you
way.
can reveal that a little bit because you can see down that hallway. It turns to the left. Eventually, yeah, and then the room that way is huge. Like it
Reveal the whole thing.
reveal straight down, I guess. Goes for maybe twice that. It turns to the left, yeah. And in that room, you see bookshelves and books and books. Lots of books.
Oh boy.
Should we turn the battle cam on?
Well, we can.
In this room, there's lots of books.
Yeah.
Is it dark in here?
Actually,
Does everyone just not believe
it
in
might not
lights?
be.
Remember, every dungeon's just pitch black.
I believe it's not
It's
actually.
Dungeons and Dragons, not Dungeons and Torches.
Lights.
Torches.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
But dragons have fire. It should be light.
Not all the time, but it can be light.
There are
Easy McFly.
hanging from the ceiling in between the pillars are these these are lights that look like they're fire. They're not they're not like glowing balls like bends. They look like a very consistent fire.
Do we want to do a lap before we feed this monster a book?
Yeah. And on your marks to set go.
Oh my god.
He said on your mark and
Holy
so I ran
shit.
down to the end of the hallway.
Oh, you went that way?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I turned.
So you can reveal. So actually, don't reveal anything. This hallway is like 40-ish feet long, and there's 3 doors that open on the left and 3 doors that open on the right.
Oh, goodness.
There's doors on each side down this one. Do we want to open them?
Sure.
Not now. I like doors.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow behind him.
I guess we all are.
You guys gonna go that way?
Yep.
Yeah.
All of you? Okay. So yeah, you leave it there. So you guys go into the rooms?
Well, you said there's 3.
There's 3 on the left and 3 on the right. But if you move the paper, you'll be able to see what's in the
All the
rooms.
rooms.
Yeah. So I'll go into this room
The
first.
first left. You see a small room.
Can I slide it down?
Yeah, you can slide that one. It almost looks like more hallway.
Oop.
These rooms are very small. There's another like small globe of flaming light in the hallway, and then also in each of the room ceilings. You have really long dark vision too.
Yeah.
At the end of the hallway, barely lit, is another face of a person, not Elasmus this time. It's some other person with a blindfold, sort of like covering one eye, and then before draping down and revealing the other eye, as if the blindfold is partially fallen off.
There's another face at the end of the hallway.
That is all part of the like statue bust, or there's like
It's
a
just-
literal like bandana.
It's
thing
part of
over
the
it.
bust. It's,
Gotcha.
it's not like a cloth bandana.
Anything in this room?
In the room,
And I'll check the room across the hallway from him.
sorry, I'm trying to jump around here. Okay, so in each of these rooms you open the first room and you find basically a small, like armchair, like cushioned armchair that's in just complete disrepair at this point. What remains of a table and a reading light. It looks like a small reading room. And as you open up the rest of the doors in these hallways, which you can reveal now, they all look to be identical to one another. Each one. You can go to the end of the hallway.
Okay. So you want to go look at that face with me? Or go look at that face?
Sure.
Nah.
You said nah.
Yep. Yeah, correct. Correct, I said nah.
Okay. Is anyone else coming down the hall?
Sure.
I'm just slowly investigating every single room.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
Where are we going to go?
Sheesh.
Oh my god.
I'm just gonna post up in that corner with my back to the corner.
I'm gonna look at the face statue.
So you're going with RJ?
Yeah.
Actually, I'm gonna stand like so I can kind of like more hidden. Yeah, exactly. Less vulnerable.
Okay. Eric, would you roll?
23.
23. You're not able to find much in these rooms other than
Cocked.
occasionally you find some books that are just long since decayed. The biggest difference you find in the rooms is the arrangement of the furniture. isn't much else to. There doesn't seem to be much else to find in these rooms.
I rolled a 12 on investigation on this face.
Okay. Both you and just from a cursory glance, RJ as well. The face is. Like I said, so this one's a man. The drooping blindfold with only one eye. His jaw is hanging open, in sort of like awe or surprise or bewilderment. It's hard to tell exactly. And the exposed eye itself is hollow. Like where an eye should be, there's like a recess. Yeah.
What do I know this face from anywhere? Like, does it look familiar? Or
Make
no?
an intelligence check.
Intelligence or history?
History.
A 19.
You don't recognize the face. You're pretty certain of it.
Okay.
Oh. Heh. That's right. And he was reading something. The dust in this hallway has been disturbed recently. It's like similar to when you guys were earlier looking and found the tracks with Vera Lane and whatnot. There are splashes of blood on the floors and walls, and the shattered remains of three human skeletons.
The what remains?
3 human skeleton remains.
Oh, I thought you said something else about it.
The skeleton.
Spooky.
Skeletal remains of 3 humans.
Yeah,
You gotta go for it.
kind of big thing for me to not tell you. This is what happens when I.
I'm going
Did
to
a prep this from ahead of time.
investigate the skeletons.
Mhm.
Oh, 18.
They look, based on the coloring of the parts that are broken of the bones, it looks like these skeletons were, first of all, simultaneously ancient and yet surprisingly well preserved, because it doesn't make sense that anything that died here recently would look this discolored, but at the same time anything 1,000 years old should be long decayed, and these are pretty well held together considering. That said, it does look like the ones, since they are broken and scattered, that the coloring where the bones have broken is fresh, has been done the last couple of days.
So the bones are not 1,000 years old.
They look like they're colored as if they were very old, but if they were 1,000 years old, they should be decayed. So it's
Basically like Egyptian mummification.
so like maybe they've been here for years, but not so long that they are completely gone.
Okay.
Somebody recently fell.
And then some of them just
Yeah, someone recently broke them, yeah. Okay.
Did any of us read anything about bones in our readings?
No,
Did they have any belongings?
not that you can see, other than like some blood, but that doesn't really belong to them. But it covers some of their claws.
Just ooh.
Claws?
Well, when you have a skeleton,
Oh, yeah.
the finger bones are all.
Fingies.
Fingy.
Now, how is
phalanges.
Is the blood similar? Because like if these
What?
look ancient, like does blood last that long normally, or is that part of the whole like? It seems really old.
The blood looks looks much fresher, probably about as old as however long ago the bones are broken.
I will detect magic on the wall.
You do not detect any sources of magic.
Yeah.
Wah wah.
Okay.
Alright, well.
What, does the face look like?
Do we want to put something in?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to ask. Does it look like if there was something put into its mouth or eye that anything would happen?
Make an Arcana check.
Nope.
Did anybody investigate for
4.
mechanics?
Wait, no.
You can go
7.
back and investigate.
7. Yeah. You don't see any signs of magical reaction like you did in the door earlier.
I'm looking for anything mechanical or.
Baldy did a investigation check, but he didn't say he wasn't specifically looking for that.
Then let's dip.
Flick off that guy as you walk past. Nice.
Really?
Yeah.
Right, I go down to this end and look down.
The hallway.
I'm assuming we could see that.
Oh,
it
you
kinda
can
turns.
see.
Could he, because of his vision?
Come out with them.
There's 2 more doors on that side of the hallway, or on that side of the room. So just like, yeah, do that basically. And the rest you can remove aside from this area right here. Yep.
Very, very well placed.
Okay, I'm gonna look down the stairs. Or up. Is it up or down? Guys, there's more doors down here and there's steps.
Oh god, I'm done with this. This up.
They do go up, yes.
How is this still going up?
And they go up.
Fuck, it is a mountain.
Is there like a landing up there, a door, or
We
do I
started
see
in the
anything?
mines.
Yeah.
double
We
checking
know we
that.
restarted. We just teleported somewhere.
Well, I guess that's true.
But yeah.
Is there a window we've ever came across?
I don't think so.
Any windows in this joint?
No.
That's stupid.
That's stupid.
That's why the plants died.
We didn't even think of that.
Yeah.
Stupid Thessalonians.
Oh, they're not alive. That's just it.
That's why it's easier to take care of them when they're dead.
It's true.
That is a good point.
I keep forgetting I have fart bombs.
What the fuck? He's already at the
You see, it's very similar to the past. The stairs lead up for a good, like 30, 40 feet before, I know.
Wait a minute.
That was an exit.
Hey.
That was an exit. With a straight walkway for a bit before another spiral staircase that goes up.
Swag.
Swat.
Alright.
I walk away. And I look in this room.
Okay. You can remove all the paper. More books.
More books.
Are they all? I'm assuming they're all old and decayed.
Let me double check. I think actually these were preserved.
Oh, both of these rooms.
That's why I'm double checking. I think the ones in the big room might be largely decayed, but the ones in this violin-shaped room
In room.
are
You
better
found your
preserved.
book? These are the good books in here. This is the cool room.
I'm also gonna look over here in these doors.
Oops. Go back. That was it, I think.
More reading books.
Okay, yeah. So, do you investigate the books and you guys investigating the books in these rooms?
Yeah.
Both rooms at the same time, or basically?
I guess so.
I'm in this room. They're in that room.
I know. I'm just making sure.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
Okay, so the books in here in this L-shaped room are like falling apart. Any attempt to remove them. See, I wish I had it. I remember where I said that. Like, I guess RJ was the first one impatient enough to leave and go in this room. Maybe pull out a book.
Yeah. Fuck it. I touched
You
stuff.
you grab a book, and as you pull it off, it begins sliding off the shelf, and then like your grip just like disintegrates the spine, and the papers just like all like come apart and fall to dust on the floor.
That's crazy.
You wouldn't have saw it. You're in a different room.
Yeah.
Well, this is Thomas saying that's crazy.
You feel like if you were extremely delicate with it, you might be able to prevent the book from falling apart. Some of the books, but it would like handling any book runs the risk of it just falling apart.
Can I try to grab one with the mage hand?
You can try.
Hey RJ, why don't you try Corolla's mage hand?
Sleight of hand.
Corolla.
Got a really
The
tough
Toyota
shelf
one?
I can't reach.
What did I say?
Corolla.
The books in the room Baldy is in.
Dr. Seuss.
Oh my god, I gotta jump around so much.
Mm.
Series 7. Again, you're going to see more tracks in here, Baldy. The walls of this chamber are lined with white marble, streaks of gold. The ceiling is like two intersecting domes. Like they kind of comes down the middle a bit. And while the walls in the center of this chamber are all bookshelves, a lot of the books are on the floor. They've been just like pulled off the shelves and they're just everywhere. However, they seem to be in relatively good. They aren't dust piles. They seem to be in relatively good condition.
I'm gonna go in and pick up a book.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
No. 7.
Yeah, you have no idea what this book's about.
Yeah, that's fine. I pick up another book.
You see like some kind of like a. No, never mind. Yeah, you see parts where like the text is broken up into like things it's clearly talking about, but you can't figure out what the heck is going on here. Pick a different book.
Yep.
Make another investigation check for that.
17.
Make an Arcana check too.
Cursed.
16.
You think that this book might have something to do with the relationship of the planes to one another.
Oh.
Like the different planes of existence.
Yeah.
But I mean, you're not. It's in Thessalonian, so you're not really able to.
Can I just do a broad Arcana check on the room?
Sure.
Just
Actually,
do-
no. Just do a general intelligence check because this is gonna. Yeah, that's gonna be better. It's not all magic based.
Intelligence or investigation?
Intelligence.
That's an action. What?
13.
Okay. You're able.
Oh, yeah,
You think like that different parts there maybe have been different subjects. You see some books that have pictures like drawings and sketches of animals in them. Most of which you've never seen before. Some of which you see stars. Some of which you see perhaps land masses. Some things relating to magic and planes. There's a bunch of different. There seems to be a lot of different subjects.
Okay. So a general library.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna open.
I'm gonna go and tell them that. Hey guys, this was what was in there or that room.
I mean, you're in there for like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Going through all this stuff.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna open these doors.
Okay.
I'll do the far end, so you just slide. Start with that.
Cozy.
Oh my god, the sweet.
Cigar room.
Sweet it is. Ooh, robes.
A bathtub?
Yeah.
Is that a cup chair?
And
Executive cup chair.
That's crazy.
So
That
you can
can't
do-
have been real.
You can do your business. So, it's just like a desk facing.
It's like a presidential desk, like facing the bed.
like in a hotel room?
Yeah, it's the executive cook chair.
I'll look it up.
And And I saw one that was a sauna cuck chair.
That's just the other side of the bench in the sauna.
No, it's just a sauna in a hotel room facing the bed.
Oh,
With a single seat.
Yeah, like a single seat sauna in a bedroom facing the bed. They're
was
like
it like
this-
AI?
No.
They're like,
It had to be AI.
Like,
It's just a guy who
Photoshopped.
rates cuck chairs. Like that's his.
I'm not buying
What's
it.
this thing?
Yes, you photoshopped.
Oh, excuse me. Okay, so like that's not that crazy.
Still
It's funny. It's funny. Yeah, but like that's believable. The sauna. Hold on. Jake's looking it up.
That totally really makes sense.
Okay. You enter the room, and this seems to be similar to the reading rooms you discovered earlier, except it may be a bit larger, maybe intended for dedication to like a specific project that just needs a bit more room. You see like a chalkboard, some desks, a pair of chairs, and like on the left by those bookshelves, there is sort of a pile of books that is, I mean, you haven't seen them yet, but kind of similar to what Baldy discovered, where they're all sort of in a pile.
Are they degraded? Are they
A lot of them look degraded. Yeah, they look largely degraded.
the whole room kind of too? Chairs, chalkboard.
And you have to like look at to get in, like see the bookshelves from here. You can't see.
I meant the chairs and the.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's
like,
all decayed.
Decayed. Yeah. Okay, I leave that one and go and look in the other door.
Okay, you can remove it entirely.
It's the same.
Same thing.
Yeah, it's a very similar thing. Just taking a quick look.
Okay.
Welcome.
It's after 10:30.
Yeah, I was gonna. You were called there.
Fireball.
Are you both?
No, I don't.
All right.
Dust
Bye,
it.
stream. A beautiful time.
Have a beautiful time.
You're beautiful.
Bye. Have a beautiful time.
Yes. Hey, wee. Nice. I just want to say that because like I just pick up at the bottom of each note like it's a continuous running document. This session ended at the very bottom of the page. Like the next enter is the next page,
That's
and it's
pretty
session 30,
Wow.
satisfying.
and I'm 30. I know. What? And my nickname was. I'll wait for the stream to be off. I don't want everyone judging me.
Soft penis debutante.
Not anymore.
Bye, everyone.